Everybody, we've played a lot of games on the channel this year. Blood on the Clock Tower, Mafia, The Traders. But today, we're about to dive into a brand new game on the channel. To celebrate D20 Day, we've assembled a cast of reality TV personalities who are seasoned Dungeons & Dragons players and a few reality TV personalities who are not as seasoned D&D players to bring you our first ever Dungeons & Dragons one-shot. Now, if you know D&D, this is going to be a real treat. And if you don't know Dungeons & Dragons, Steven is wearing an Ebeneezer Scrooge wig. So that's really all you need to know. A word of warning, here at RHAP, we also have murder on the mind. And so what you're about to see and witness is not just a one-shot and not just a holiday-themed one-shot, but this is our very first RHAP Very Merry Murder Mystery. Hope you enjoy.
Welcome. One and all, be merry, be festive, but be cautious. This is the RHAP D&D Holiday Special, baby. I am your Game Master Kane Fritzler. I am joined by a phenomenal collection of characters and creatures who are about to embark on the maiden RHAP Dungeons & Dragons session. I'm very excited to be a part of this. With me today, dice in hand, I am delighted to first introduce you to our party. His new book is the perfect last-minute stocking stuffer. It's Stephen Fishbach.
Humbug.
Captain of the Blankenship, it's Frannie Marin. From persuasion checks to barbell reps, it's Keanu Soto from Big Brother 27. The only person here to have actually won a reality TV competition, it's Claire Rehfuss.
Woohoo!
She enters the dreams of ungrateful children and steals their memories, it's Gabby Pascuzzi. And last, but certainly not least, the R in RHAP and the C in Cesternino, it's the Podfather himself with a D20 in hand, Rob Cesternino.
Thanks for having me, Candy Cane.
Any time. For those of you who do not know, Dungeons & Dragons is a tabletop role-playing game where I, as your game master, will lead this band of reality TV adventures through a story of our collective creation. The important decisions will be made by a 20-sided die called the D20, and if our players are lucky, they will all survive the dice. However, this is not just any Dungeons & Dragons session. This isn't even just any holiday special. This is the RHAP Very Merry Murder Mystery, and our players have no idea what is in store. So with that, throw another log on the fire, pour a glass of backup eggnog, and settle into your armchairs because we are plucking a Christmas tale off the bookshelf that is often glossed over. We go now to a world quite unlike our own. Expansive realms ruled by merry queens and harsh lords alike. A world where magic is woven into the very tomfoolery of children. Halflings and hobgoblins fill the taverns, and horrible monsters lurk in the tree lines. But one of the common threads from our world to this world is the mythos of Santa Claus, or Father Christmas as he is called in this world. Tucked away in a pocket dimension between the planes of existence, the ceaseless labor of Santa Claus prepares presents for good boys and good girls and good children of all of the realms. Of course, he does not do it alone, and the holiday elves, as they're dubbed in the talks of the common folk, will sometimes leave their lives behind and make their way to Father Christmas's workshop to join his Yuletide flock. Now, however, in this particular holiday season, with only a few days left until Christmas, something terrible has happened. Hugo Bells, Santa's head toy maker and right-hand man, died in an unfortunate accident on the main floor, jeopardizing Christmas. In desperation, with a few options, Santa has personally invited a select group of people to make their way to the fabled Father Christmas workshop immediately for the hopes of saving Christmas. And with that, our story begins along a frozen tundra of deep snow. The nippy night air is entirely still, moonlight reflecting off of the snow. There's pockets of pine trees which are scattered about and hold about a foot of stationary snow on their branches. But that stillness is broken by a thin line of vibration that starts to pick up steam. You see the snow start to displace and fall, and then all of a sudden the trees start to shake and a train barrels past. The snow flies and these branches go as this train carving its own path through the tundra goes. It's the Holiday Express, baby. Everybody can reach into their stockings to see a map of the Holiday Express, which will be our home for this session, and is also conveniently located above the exit of each and every train car. Now we see this colorful train adorned in Christmas lights cutting across this dimensional tundra with a massive plow on the front, parting the snow like water. It's got a top hat chimney on the front that puffs out pure arcane Christmas cheer. The engine car itself is this sort of artificer, very highly technical, highly magical beast with these 7 different colored cars on ski sleds sort of bumping along behind. From the frosted windows of this train, you look out to see a sort of concave horizon, a zipper of Aurora Borealis pinks and greens, getting this dimension from the next as this Holiday Express carves its way through dimensions itself to get to the fabled Father Christmas workshop. And in one of these guest cabins, we hear this rhythmic tukka, 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 and the occasional clatter of hot chocolate mugs on plates. Head on window, every so often bumping by the movement of the train, we find Gorwin Ferngrove. Gabby, please introduce us to your character with a brief physical description and anything else you think that you need to share.
Gorwin Ferngrove is a wood elf. He is lithe, slim. You got sort of rough around the edges. He's what humans would perceive as middle age, but he's about 209 years old in elven years. Like I said, he's sort of rough around the edges. He's got messy hair, his little elven pointed ears. He's wearing sort of like, every man's clothes, a sort of practical wool sweater. He's got his longbow and his sword, and sort of just a gruff little guy.
Excellent. If you guys reach in your stockings, you're going to find a quick headshot of the person sitting across from Ferwin, which is none other than Judy Claus, this eccentric old lady. She's got nice hair bunned up in these little red things. She's got big glasses on. She's just sitting there. She's knitting stockings. And she catches the eyes of you, Gorwin, as you sort of waken yourself up. And she goes, why were you invited out to the Father Christmas workshop?
Oh, you're just assuming I'm on the way to Father Christmas's workshop. I'm sure you're thinking I'm going to be one of his little worker elves, don't you? I've got my own reasons for going, and, I've got some, I got to see the other elves there. We're not all Christmas elves, I don't know if you assumed that.
No, I didn't assume that, but this is the very last holiday train to Father Christmas's workshop this year, and I know, as you might know, Christmas, it might be canceled. And, I don't think that's such a bad thing. My brother's been so hard at work for so many years that maybe it's time for us to step away from this. But I just assumed that he's calling in some favors. I know there's some very important people aboard, prospective head toy makers after the accident. So I thought maybe yourself was one.
No, I'm not a toy maker elf. And you know what? You say he was your brother? Who's your brother?
Yes. I'm Judy Claus, sorry. Santa Claus is my brother.
All right. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of your brother, actually. I'm about to go up there and ask some questions, see what's going on up there, and we'll see. It's not such a bad thing to me if Christmas is canceled.
Well, between you and me both, I think, I'm going to go there and I'm hoping to talk him into stepping away from it. I mean, maybe it's not such a bad thing if Christmas gets canceled. We've had a good run. How about you? And she points to Phylis Valentine sitting next to Gorwin. Are you on your way to London? Are you one of these head toy makers that is aboard?
You see Phylis, who is a older lady, very visibly older. She is also an elf. So I will say if Gorwin is about 200, she's maybe like 550. She got cracks in her skin, and she's currently smoking a cigarette, and she just puts it out on the wall behind her. And she's like, "Say that again, please."
Oh, there's head toy makers aboard. This is the last train out to the workshop, and they was worried that they're going to have to cancel Christmas. But I heard there's some very high-end toy makers aboard, and I was just wondering if yourself was one.
Yeah. Back in the day, Toots, I used to make toys here, and I figured I'd come back. I have a passion for the kids and stuff. I wasn't really a fan of all the toy making and stuff, but I don't want Christmas to get canceled. I do have a heart after all.
Well, I heard a rumor that Myxx Mingle is on the train. Does that name mean anything to you as a former toy maker?
Oh, Myxx Mingle, he's a legend.
I know. And he's on this very train. Can you believe that? One of the most prolific head toy makers of all time is coming out of retirement to save Christmas. I mean, he's the GOAT, baby, Oh,
if he could light one of my cigarettes, I think I could die happy.
I'll tell you what, if Myxx Mingle is aboard, it's done and dusted. He'll be the new head toy maker. Everybody else here is just noise. And how about you? And she looks beside her to Claire's character. Claire, please introduce your character.
Hi, everyone. I'm Minty. That is Minty with a D. Wallowapp. So nice to meet you all. How is it going?
Can you give us a quick description of your character? Minty? What are we looking at?
Absolutely. Minty was so excited. Minty is a very short, 3-foot-tall halfling, long red braided hair, kind of a lumberjack outfit going on. And she looks at everyone. She's like, "Oh, hi. Yeah, it's so nice to meet you. I'm coming here from the Candy Cane Guild. I'm super excited to be here."
Oh, lovely. So you're not a toy maker then?
Oh, absolutely not. No. I actually am a harvester of candy canes. Yeah, I would say I'm 80% sweet, 10% halfling, 10% don't worry about it.
Those are good numbers, actually.
They add up to 100. So thank you.
Excellent. Well, if Christmas is saved, and if Myxx is aboard, and if Phylis will lend a hand, then I'm sure Christmas will be saved. And then there'll be lots of room for a great party after that. And your candy canes will be the talk of the town, I'm sure.
Of course. We are very, very proud of our candy canes. Also, I do have to say, Phylis, I'm obsessed with you. I hope that I become like you when I grow up. I'm your newest, biggest fan.
Oh, darling, you are on your way.
Thank you so much.
You guys see a knock at the door, and the door of your cabin slides open. You see a conductor-styled person come in and just say, "Hello, everyone. Tickets, please." And you see Judy takes out this bag, this purse of holding, and she goes, "Can't find my goddamn ticket in this purse of holding anywhere." And she starts digging through it. As Judy is looking for her ticket, we're going to go to the next cabin over, where we see Ebeneezer Scrooge sitting in the corner. Stephen, please describe your character briefly.
You see before you the husk of a man, tall, lean, filled with hate, wan of complexion, gray in his soul, his long locks flowing lustrously around his withered face.
Scrooge, you look across you and you see, and you can reach inside your stocking to see this headshot, everybody. But Scrooge, you look across and you see these two twins in figure skating leotards, and they're both just staring deeply at you. The one is a lot shorter. He's got a little orange beard going on, these light blue eyes, and the other is this very stoic-looking woman, standing about a foot taller. She looks at you and she is squinting. She says, "Monsieur Scrooge, no?"
Yes.
Beg me being bold, but what is a man who is known to hate Christmas so deeply doing on the last train to the North Pole?
You're right. I want nothing to do with his frippery and tomfoolery. That hateful demon, Father Christmas, has demanded my attendance for whatever horrific leverage he has on my soul as part of that accursed pact I made with him so long ago. Cursed be that diabolical elf.
You see Pierre, the smaller one, pipes up. He says, "Father Christmas saved my life."
Humbug.
You see beside Ebeneezer Scrooge is a slowly melting snowman. Dusty, please introduce your character for us.
Yeah. You see something so nasty.
on the seat beside you. You know the snow in March that's full of dirt and rocks and is kind of melting over the gutter? You see a pile of that. And he turns to you with a dirty run over by a car beanie on his head, eyes made of the pop tabs from a can of soda. And he says, I'm Dusty the Snowman. Nice to meet you. You might know my cousin Frosty. Everybody's always talking about Frosty this, Frosty that. No Dusty. Nobody's talking about Dusty. They don't make trains cold enough for me. It's getting a little hot in here, don't you think?
Yeah, you see the two Nutcracker twins just kind of look at you seeping down into the center of the cab, and just sort of both scoot a little bit closer to the window. You see Mary goes, maybe you would want the window seat? Put your hand on it, cool you down?
Yeah, that'd be getting hot in here. Cold, hot. And then he's going to open the window. And can I open the window? Is it
Sure,
unlocked?
go for it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Dusty's going to open the window and then really just put his whole head out like a dog and go,
Yeah.
That's cold winter air. But he is going to keep a firm hand on that beam.
I thought you might, yeah.
Yeah.
Scrooge, this window opens up and your top hat just twirls away to tumble as you catch it quickly. Cold air, like ice cold air, just blows into this. You see Pierre just grab his shoulders and Marie just huddles over him as Dusty's just like a dog with his tongue out the mouth, just taking in this air.
Yeah,
Shut
Dusty's
that thing, you accursed puddle.
That's nice, isn't it? You like it. You like that air.
You guys get a knock at the door, and a new character comes into this scene. You guys can all reach in your stockings to see the headshot, but you guys are introduced to Jolly Nigel. He's wearing this sort of F1 racer suit. He's got his goggles on, and Scrooge and Dusty, why don't you guys each give me a history check quickly?
Yeah. Woo! Oh, that was a 5. Okay, actually, hang on. With my stuff, it is I'm sorry, that's a 4 with my modifier. Knock it down.
Okay, I shall roll my d20. Oh, 20 plus 1, 21.
Woo, not 20. Well done, Ebeneezer.
Ebeneezer.
You look at this man and you know that this is Jolly Nigel, who is a prolific reindeer racer, like big name on billboards. You're genuinely surprised to see him here. And he comes in and he says, hi there, everybody. We're doing a toast for Myxx Mingle in the parlor. Want everyone to come on through there. We know we got to get to the workshop to see who Santa chooses, but between me and you, he's as good as in there, right? So we're going to come and have some spiced rum and eggnog with everybody. Why don't you come into the parlor?
Is attendance mandatory?
Yeah, mate. Attendance is mandatory. It's a long train ride. Come on, then.
Don't be such a Scrooge. Come on.
You see Jolly turns. He comes and he knocks on the other door as well, kind of interrupting and intercepting the tickets guys. Judy's still going through first. Right, then. We're doing a toast. Come on, everybody. Let's give it up for Myxx Mingle in the parlor. And Jolly puts his hands on the conductor's shoulder. He goes, we're going to need a lot more spiced rum and eggnog there, mate. Come on, let's go see if we can find it. Yes, I believe I can help you with that. And they sort of move into the next car over the parlor car as all of you spill out into the hallway.
Can Dusty take his hand, which, by the way, is a stick that's like this big around, a tiny stick, and put it on, what was his name, Jolly Nigel's shoulder, and be like, hey, you got any iced beverages back there?
Oh, yeah, man. We can put it on the rocks for you. That's no problem.
That'd be fabulous. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, your cold, dead eyes just stare at you. Goes,
Yeah.
Right then, Mike. Glad to meet you.
Yeah, there's nothing behind those eyes.
Jolly takes the conductor, moves into the parlor. As the door swings open, you guys hear a lot of jolly merriment coming from the parlor car, and the door closes again in silence, leaving this group in the hallway of this guest car.
All right. It's Christmas time.
You're not a fun lot. Dusty's gonna start. He's dancing, but again, he's a pile of shitty snow. So he's kind of just like moving his large body side to side a bit.
Mindy is definitely over by all the food and hunting through for candies and putting candies in her pocket.
Awesome.
It is evaluating the spread.
Mindy leads the way, and you all go into the next car over, the parlor car. I'm sending your final stocking stuffer, which is the full board of everybody who's aboard this train, as they are all in the parlor car right now. You see a full cast of people. There is a full spread of the finest Christmas feast, turkey stuffing, lots of candy, lots of brownies. There's drinks galore. You see some of the champagne glasses and cups of beer are just magically floating around into people's hands. They go, cheers! And you guys all just sort of spill into this car. But it's almost as though there was a spotlight on a man in the middle of this car, none other than Myxx Mingle. Despite there only being, a dozen or so people in here, the energy just pours downward into this man. Myxx, please describe your character.
Myxx Mingle, maybe you've heard of me. I ran the Santa's workshop for 90 years, the best 90 years I believe that we've ever had. You can check the records. I stepped away. I thought I was going to get to enjoy my retirement, and they told me, Myxx, we're trying some new stuff. We've got something that we are going to roll out. It's called the New Era of Christmas. Christmas, I don't know if you've noticed, has been going downhill. Lately, they say all the Christmases have been like 4s and 5s. It's not my day.
Here. You see, Legwig Moneybigs gives a big toast to that. I completely agree with you, Myxx. It's been an absolute absurd tragedy since you stepped away from the wheel. We're all happy to have you back.
I think it can come back. I really do. I think that if we get it back like it used to be, that we're going to start having amazing Christmases, that Christmas is going to be back to being back like the old Christmas, okay?
Pretty soon the kids are going to start saying it's at least a 6 or a 7, trust me.
You see, there's sort of a nervous applause that breaks out for Myxx Mingle. Conversation starts, and
Thank you.
The two other toy makers on here, Stella Speck and Reggie Cobacraft, who thought that they were going to be the head toy makers, come up to you, Myxx, and Reggie's sort of this academic-looking type. Myxx, you might have seen him in a few lectures or something. A very theoretical sort of toy maker, but doesn't have the floor experience that you have, or honestly, the charisma. And he comes up and he says, I didn't think that you'd answer the call, but I admit Christmas will be in better hands with you than me.
I think that that's abundantly clear, but
I think I would have done okay.
I mean, yeah, okay. That's certainly like one way we could have gone, but you know, Christmas is not the only holiday. They're always looking for people for Memorial Day.
I mean, I've dedicated my entire 300-year life to the theory of toy building. I don't think that would be as applicable.
Sure, but they need toys all year round. It's not all about Christmas, Only one person can run Christmas.
Yeah. Thanks, Mick. It was a pleasure to talk to you. I'll take that into consideration.
Nice to meet you.
You see, Stella Speck comes with a lot more energy. It just goes for a big handshake right away. You set the tone, I'll tell you, Myxx. I didn't think you'd come aboard either. They said your retirement was unshakable, but you have paved the way for toymakers like me to bring all this creativity and wonder.
Well, I've been sick really about, not physically, obviously,
You look great.
but just with that. I think it started when they put the Santas in the mall. I think that was really where it started to go downhill, and then the malls went downhill, and I
malls
don't
went
think
downhill?
that's unrelated.
No. I mean, I don't think so either. Father Christmas, he tries so hard, and it can't be done without the holiday elves. I mean, that's for sure.
He thought he could go solo and do it without me.
I mean,
And-
I'm pretty sure Hugo died in an accident on the floor. I think that's what happened.
Yeah. Very sad. It's a shame.
I want to meet someone, Myxx. I think you'll really like what I'm working on. This is Penelope, and this 1 foot tall animated toy comes up to you and just shakes at your knee. It's Penelope Muchmore. This is a toy of my creation. I really think that enchanted toys are the next way to bring magic to Christmas. And Penelope looks up at you. Oh, please, Myxx, please save Christmas. I don't want it, and I don't. I'm just starting in the toy business. I am.
Rest assured, once I get back, you're gonna see that we're gonna turn this whole thing around. You're gonna see the Christmas graph is gonna be like straight up. It's gonna be really Christmas. It's people will be clamoring for 2 Christmases.
And do you think that there'll be a place for me, Mum, Stella, on your floor?
It's possible. I mean, do you have a resume? You have a CV?
She kind of just pats her wooden body. Not on me, no. Honest, I didn't know I'd need one.
Okay. Are you on LinkedIn?
She once again just sort of touches the paint on her wooden body. No, so I didn't know I'd need to. I thought I just need to be a toy honest like I am.
Listen, Christmas is a meritocracy, okay? You just walk in the door and expect to be a part of this.
You see, Penelope runs away, just heartbroken, just runs away as fast as she can. Stella kind of goes after her. The rest of you are in this room mingling about. There's this entire cast and crew of characters in here, as well as, of course, the one and the only Myxx Mingle. You see Judy kind of nudges Phylis. I'm sure you know this by now, but that's Myxx right there in the flesh.
With 2 X's.
With 2 X's, yeah.
Dusty's gonna go, and what did he ever do to get to be the best head toy maker in 60 years? It's more of a figurehead role, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you have to ask him if you really wanted to get to the bottom of it. But what I can tell you is that Father Christmas's workshop, it ran smoothly when Myxx Mingle was at the wheel. No ifs, ands, or buts.
So are you besmirching the name of that guy that just died? You said he didn't do a good job running the.
I mean, honestly, I haven't been out to Father Christmas workshop in years now. I'm hoping to go over and talk with my brother, but I mean, if there's a chance that Christmas gets canceled, probably not with Myxx in the picture. But are you really running that good of a floor if your accidental death jeopardizes Christmas?
Scrooge is going to go to Legwig Moneybags and say, "What's a respectable gentleman like you doing on this ridiculous adventure?"
Scrooge, first off, I just want to say I'm so sorry to hear about Jacob Marley.
Marley's dead. That's all there is to it.
I mean, as far as this train's concerned, Marley was dead to begin with. But anyways, I thought he was a very respectable businessman. We had lots of transactions. I don't think I've worked with you much personally, but I'm Legwig Moneybags, and I didn't expect to see another potential investor aboard. I'll be honest.
I'm always happy to work with Moneybags. What are we investing in?
He kind of turns around and looks and scans at the entire cast of crew of people celebrating. Scrooge, the investment opportunity here is massive. I mean, these folks up at Father Christmas Workshop, they put all their earnings in the last 6 weeks of the year, right? If they miss a Christmas, I mean, we can buy this thing for the assets. We can turn this around 1 year. Consumer confidence is down. Christmas could be ours. As long as they miss this one, I mean, I think that's all we need.
I do like the idea of sabotaging that accursed elf.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's a little bit more complicated with Myxx Mingle in the crowd, but I've got a plan, and I won't tell you much more than that right now. But let me just say that if Christmas gets canceled and we're on the right side of that transaction, I could see a big upside for us, Scrooge. I'm happy to go in business with you on that. And he gives you a hand to shake.
I extend my candlestick and let him grip the non-fiery end of it.
He kind of puts a little finger on it, and it's hot, and just goes, a good man. There's no such thing as a within arm's length transaction. Keep me at a distance, that's fine. I'll report back if I get any further. You see, as this buffet line is going, Gorwin, Cindy Bam just bumps into you and turns around. She's just got a massive turkey leg in her mouth, rips the turkey off and just slurps it all down. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't see you there.
Oh, that's all right. And I gotta come clean to.
Are you all right? You're having quite a time. Are you one of these workshop elves?
It's never too late to change your accent.
The holiday spirit can always take people around.
The magic of Christmas, you know.
A holiday elf? I'm no holiday. No holiday. I gotta come clean. Earlier when I was hearing Judy Claus talk, I kind of just absorbed her accent. It wasn't. I sort of do that. I'm a little bit of a people pleaser, I guess. I was just trying to be a little bit. I heard her talk, and then I was talking. I've sort of forgotten my roots, my elven roots.
Well, there's a lot of people on this train. That might happen. Anyways, I didn't mean to bump into you.
Now that I'm settled in, Cindy, no, I'm no holiday elf. I'm a wood elf from a long line of elven traditions. You think I'm going to debase myself by going to worship some false god like Santa Claus? No!
Gorwin, give me a quick insight check as you drop that. Please and thanks.
Let me just do that really quick while I try to figure out what accent my guy has.
It can morph and change, you know.
I got really thrown off by Judy Claus.
I'm gonna send it back at you. As soon as you get it, Judy Claus is coming in at you. 18.
No, it's a 22. Sorry, with my mod.
Ooh, amazing. You look into the eyes of Cindy Bam, but more importantly, you look into the sharp wood elf ears of Cindy Bam, and you see a lot of familiarity, and it almost feels like you recognize her on a 22. And then she goes, "No, I agree. I'm a big game hunter. I'm just trying to catch a ride to the workshop to hunt maybe some giant polar bears, some yetis, maybe even a white dragon, and all this hullabaloo around the workshop. I mean, the hunting is great, but I don't, it seems like," and she kind of looks around at the toy makers, "some of these elves kind of go off the deep end with it,
Cindy, I couldn't have said it better myself, huh? You're a hunter, are you? Well, have you ever used a real longbow made by wood elves? Not these knockoff toys that these elves at the shop are always making, trying to sell them at the mall, trying to say, these are elven-made weapons. They're nothing but child's toys. You want to see real craftsmanship? Take a look at this." And he strokes his bow in a non-creepy way.
Presents maybe, yeah. You see Cindy's, you bring out your bow, and Cindy reaches inside of her cloak and also brings out a fine elven bow, and you guys are just sort of nerding out over your finely crafted elven bows. On the other side of the car, Jolly Nigel comes up to Mindy and Phylis. He goes, "Look at that, quite a party, huh? You getting your drinks filled, huh?"
Yeah. I got me an old fashioned here. Back in my day, they just called them fashions, but whatever.
And Mindy, you finding enough? Looks like you're foraging for candy and stealing it.
Yeah, stealing is a strong word. And
it's an open buffet, so it didn't mean anything like that.
Oh, are you stealing the air that we're inhaling right now? We're on a trip, okay? So please be kind and gentle. And really, I would like to know, what are you doing here? Aren't you the great F1 racer? Aren't you? Are you steering this train? Why are you here?
No, ma'am, I'm not a train driver. I'm a reindeer racer. But I'm glad to see that you recognize me. Me and my reindeer Ripper are here, and we're just here to do some laps with the guys. Make sure that everybody's all good to go for the big night. I know that Santa's a little nervous, what with the accident and whatnot. So just gonna, when we get there, take Ripper out, run through the laps, make sure everybody knows what they're doing, make sure we can do it all speedy like. And that reminds me, I think I'm gonna go check on Ripper right now if it's all the same to you, especially since I seem to have stepped on your toes a bit there, huh?
Okay, I'll see you later.
And Jolly Nigel gives a little bow, puts his goggles on, and leaves the cart. You guys all hear a ding, 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 ding of a toast, and you guys look and see Reggie Cobacraft, and he says, "You know, when I got the letter, I was really hopeful that I could be the head toy maker, but I'm not going to pretend that I have a shot with Myxx Mingle in the room. So I think that, you know, in the spirit of Christmas, I'm happy to concede it to you, Myxx, and give you your flowers here. So anything you want to say to everybody?"
Reggie, really, thank you. The honor is mine, and really, thank you for coming to that conclusion in without it making it awkward for all of us. I think that's really appreciate you seeing the light.
Yeah, that's what I did. I saw the light, and I think that all that really matters is that Christmas moves forward. You see Myxx Pierre Nutcracker, the little guy, comes right up to you. He goes, "Father Christmas saved my life."
Yeah, he did. He did, but you know, without the people, but you know, he gets all the credit, Santa, and he has a team that has really like put him in a good spot where really it's the people that are, you know, making the toy. Santa really, he does the easy part. It's the, you know, hardworking toy makers really behind the scenes, I think, that really make Christmas what it is. Because without the toys, you think kids care about like, oh, hey, a large man has broken into my house tonight? But it's the toys that the kids like.
Here, says Penelope. It's just toys that they like. Exactly. Reggie gives a big toast. And I think that you're the right man for the job. And as he raises his glass, you guys hear a ethereal message come across the board, and it's from the conductor. He says, "We're going to be going through about 10 seconds of ethereal, magical darkness as we cross over a dimensional border. So everybody hold tight." And you guys see the train starts to shake as you guys approach that Aurora Borealis line, as you cross over this sort of this warp as you guys are moving, and darkness invades, magical darkness that none of you can hear of. And you hear the conductor go, 10, 9, 8. And you guys hear Penelope scream at the top of her lungs, 7, 6, 5. You hear Pierre Nutcracker go, Marie, Marie, Marie. You hear 4, 3, 2, 1. You hear this clashing and smashing of tables, and the lights come back up. You guys look around, all eyes on Myxx Mingle, and Myxx, blood starts to pour out of your throat. You grab it at your hand, and you see you cannot stop it, and blood is just pouring further as your throat is a gaping hole.
Is anyone a healer?
God.
Can
I
anyone
thought
help
that
him?
guy seemed a little rude. I didn't like him so much. Oh, he's gone.
You see Myxx Mingle hit the floor, grabbing his neck, and like very quickly leaves his eyes. You see, Mindy, as you're looking for healers and even looking through your own kit, basically like half of his neck is gone, and there is no chance at all. He grabs in, puts his fingers into his neck and tries to stop the bleeding one last time. Looks right up at Scrooge, and you see the life leave his eyes as Myxx Mingle hits the floor dead. Congratulations, we've made it through the dimensional drift. Should be smooth sailing from here on out. You guys look around. You notice that the following people are not in this room right now. Penelope, Pierre, Jolly Nigel, Mr. Casham, and Phylis Valentine are not in this room right now. You guys are now able to use your detective perk. Whoever has good chemistry, declare who you want to have good chemistry with for the rest of the session. I think it's Scrooge.
I have good chemistry, and I want.
I've got good chemistry.
This was randomly rolled for the record.
He's got good chemistry with money.
With Legwig money bags.
It does not make sense within the narrative.
Hey,
No, we're going to make it work here.
It doesn't get it with Legwigs. Yeah, Scrooge, as you're assessing this murder and just trying to take this all in, you look over at Moneybags, who just looks distraught, and then as he sees your slow grimacing nods, he kind of just also nods to you and feels a little bit calmer. You guys see from this body, there's also a trail of bloody little enchanted toy footsteps that lead back out towards the guest car that you guys did, towards the back of the train. And that is what you see. Everybody else here is just standing in shock.
Can Dusty go, whoo, it's getting crazy in here, and then open all the windows? And then he would also like to, with his spindly little stick fingers, pull any ice out of any jugs of beverage and stick them on his person. I feel like the events of the past couple of minutes have accelerated his melting.
Yeah, you see the temperature of the intensity set in, and Dusty just goes window to window, opens it up, literally just reaching into eggnog and just adding the ice to his body as he's seeping out.
Yeah, definitely leaves like bits of dirt in the eggnog. Yeah, and as he walks by Minx's dead body, he's like melting. He's like, sorry guys, I'm diluting the crime scene. It's getting a little hot in here. So who did that? Anybody want to take responsibility?
We need to search the body for any items that may be of use. So Scrooge starts to search the body for any items that may be of use.
Amazing.
You're looting the dead body?
Not looting, exploring.
don't ruin the evidence.
You've got give me a perception check there, Scrooge, as you loot and or explore this body.
Explore. Thank you. Perception is +2. 3 + 2 is 5.
You see, he just shakes his body as Myx's head kind of knocks back and forth on it as more blood just sprays up at Scrooge. You leave this interaction with only blood-soaked hands and a destroyed crime scene.
Well, he had a lot of blood.
You know, Scrooge, I felt like he really looked you in the eyes right as he died. I don't know if that was a guilty nod or he really seemed to seek you out in his final moment.
It happens.
Oh.
You guys see Mr. Casham, the conductor, comes back in and his jaw just drops. He's looking at the scene. What happened here?
We don't know. This happened while the lights were off when you took us through that interdimensional space crap. The man's throat was slit. We didn't see anything.
His throat was slit and nobody saw anything?
It was dark. It was
So dark.
See, Casham shakes his head and he just looks suspiciously at every single person in this room.
Can we just confirm? So that is the voice that we heard through the extra dimensional or message. Like he's for sure the conductor.
Yep, Mr. Casham is for sure the conductor.
Am I still out of the room?
Yep, you can enter whenever you want.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna be like at the moment where I guess Scrooge is maybe still grabbing Myxx. Hey, what are you guys doing? Have you never seen a movie before? Don't touch the body.
And where were you, Phylis? Where were you during all this?
Hey, listen, the only thing that cures my train sickness when we go through interdimensional warps is nicotine, so of course I had to smoke.
On inside the train?
But what happened here? I leave for 2 seconds, and all of a sudden, somebody's dead with their throat slit.
It happens to the best of us.
We don't know, do we? I think
This seems
we're
more
probably gonna
serious
spend-
than that, says
We're
Reggie.
probably going to spend the next 3 to 4 hours trying to decipher what happened here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. A lot of adventuring ahead.
You see, Mr. Casham steps forward and looks at the blood. This Holiday Express is on an unstoppable journey to Father Christmas's workshop. We have, depending on how we hit the drifts, only a few hours before we arrive. And if this murderer is not caught, I fear that Christmas will surely be canceled. It's probably already canceled with Myxx dead.
Huzzah!
We need to get to the bottom. Yeah, all eyes turned to Scrooge on the huzzah after someone died. Something you'd like to share, Scrooge?
Not about the death, but about the cancellation of Christmas. Obviously, I'm distraught by the disgusting mortality on display. But huzzah to the end of Christmas, that accursed holiday.
You
I have
see-
to agree with that, Scrooge. I don't care much about Christmas, but a death is a death. Murder is wrong.
I really thought we were all going to be more pro-Christmas here. There's a lot of anti-Christmas sentiment on the train.
There is a lot of anti-Christmas sentiment on this train, isn't there? You see Mr. Casham look around.
Who stands to gain the most by this gentleman's death?
See, that's what I was thinking. I'm wondering maybe that first death on the workshop floor wasn't so accidental either. Seems like somebody has something to gain from being the head workshopper, and what was his official title? He's gonna gesture to the dead one. Leader of the what was
Leader of the toy.
head
Head
elf?
toy maker.
maker.
I
Head
believe
toy
is the
maker,
title that
yes,
you're
of
looking for.
course.
For someone
Yes.
who's said that they're the most pro-Christmas person here, that didn't exactly come to mind. You
Yes.
see, Dusty, with this accusation, the eyes turn to Stella and Reggie, the other prospective head toy makers. Something you'd like to get off your chest, Dusty?
No, I can't help but wonder. You two seem gracious enough, but you're all going for the same job. I don't know what kind of animosity exists amongst toy makers. Seems like it might not be as jolly good as it ought to be given the holiday.
Well, with Myxx out of the running, I don't even know if Stella or I can run the floor. And that means that Christmas gets canceled. And that man, points at Scrooge, cheered at the idea that Christmas would be canceled. So I believe there's some other motives afoot. And if you're going to accuse me of killing one of the most prolific head toy makers, and she kind of tears up, of all time, I'd appreciate some evidence first.
Well, this feels awfully performative, but we are ignoring the footsteps in blood. Maybe we should start with those. And Dusty is without like touching them because he's really afraid of disturbing them with his melt water. He's gonna start putzing along the trail of footsteps and gesture others to follow.
You see, Casham looks at Dusty, Phylis, and Mindy, and Gorwin, who he considers the trustworthy people here, and says, please get to the bottom of this. I don't think that any of you would have a reason for getting rid of Myxx. And keep Scrooge close.
Not too close.
Can I trust you with that?
Absolutely. We
Absolutely.
Yeah.
will solve this. Don't listen to Ebeneezer. We will solve this without a doubt. And
need-
will hunt down what happened.
We need to know who did this before the Holiday Express gets to Father Christmas's workshop. If not, all of Christmas forever is in jeopardy.
And if we find the person, should we just throw them off the train, or do you have like a holding cell on board? What are the next steps after, assuming we can solve this?
It's very ambitious of you, but I suppose the most secure place would probably be,
Death.
death.
Maybe
That-
we should kill them.
The
That's thing about
afterlife.
it. I'm just throwing it out there.
I like where your head's at, kid, but
Well, it's
I got
fine,
handcuffs here. Don't ask me.
You've got
The most secure place will be the Yeti locker in the stable, but I wouldn't go in there unless you do something with the Yeti. The meat locker at the very back of the train would be a little Shakir as well. But please don't kill anyone without, evidence of what they've done. And even so, I think that Father Christmas would like to hear them themselves.
He'll be sleeping with the Yetis. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure of that.
But everyone here is so bloodthirsty.
Minty pulls out her candy cane that's been strapped to her back, and it's like this long candy cane, and it comes up in a very sharp point, and she just goes, "Don't worry, we're taking care of it."
He sees Stella points to Minnie. How is that not suspicious?
Don't worry.
She was at the food table by me. Don't even start. I like this kid.
Thanks, Phylis.
She reminds me of myself when I was young.
Yeah.
I have a candy cigarette that I like to pull out.
You see, as you guys are you following the blood trail? You're leaving this car.
The blood trail leads back where we came from to the gas cars.
Correct. Yeah.
Can we get confirmation who all wasn't in the train before we leave? We know Phylis came back, but it was
and then Mr. Casham, who has also come back, and then the other people who are not in the train car were Pierre, Jolly, Penelope, and Marie ran out the second that the lights came on as well.
Should I say this in character? Like
that Pierre in his changing accent.
I like that.
That Pierre guy yelped. He was yelping in the middle of that blackout. Now that little nutcracker is nowhere to be seen. I think
Penelope also really screamed pretty early on as well.
Seems like all these toys are screaming.
Can I ask a logistical question about the room?
Of course.
So how many doors are there off of this car that we are in?
So every car has a front and back door and windows of different variety. Between the cars, there is ladders to get on top of the cars, but other than that, there's nothing further. But go ahead and give me a quick perception check to see if you can nail anything down.
Okay, yeah. So we got 2 doors. We have windows that I presume were closed until I opened them after.
Yeah.
Rat-a-tat-cat. I got a 1.
No information. Yeah, you're trying to assess the room, and then one of your eyes just falls off, hits the floor. You can reach down, grab it, plop it back in.
Yeah. Dusty's like, oh god, I gotta get something better than these pop tabs.
Question: do I know who went with? Well, first of all, which car did I leave?
You also went towards the back.
Towards the back? Okay. And do I know who went with me, or did everybody go in that direction?
Perfect. Give me a history check, Phylis.
Okay. Do I use my perfect recall for that? My detective
absolutely
perk?
do use your perfect recall for that.
Damn.
So, all right, hold on. I get a plus 6 then in total.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
I rolled an 8 plus 6 is 14.
Amazing. Phylis, you were also encased in darkness, but you heard Penelope run past you. A moment later, you heard Pierre run past you. You know that Jolly was already gone because he went to check on his reindeer. And then as the lights came up, then you saw Marie basically run into the guest car as you came back in. So everybody who left except for Mr. Casham did indeed go out that way.
So Penelope and Pierre went in my direction?
Yeah, during the blackout.
Okay, so I'm going to turn to the group and be like, well, I'm not certain who did this, obviously, but Penelope and Pierre were in the general vicinity while I was, taking care of my train sickness.
These are awfully small footprints in blood. Thinking the smallest among us is probably that weird little wood girl.
She has feelings, you know.
Oh, does she? It's like, hey, if you're gonna talk to anyone about sentience versus non-sentience, I'm your guy. I'm a pile of snow. But she kind of creeped me out, and her feet are the right size for these footprints.
You see, as you guys are leaving, Scrooge Moneybags just kind of comes up to you and leans in and he goes, We'll chat. You go with them right now. We can chat.
I don't want to split the party with it. Should I go with him right now? I'm sorry. Is that okay to go with him right now, or you're saying no?
Oh, if you want to, yeah, you're welcome
He's
to.
saying
Yeah.
Well-
he said we'll chat later.
We can chat. We
Go
can
way out.
chat now. It just seems like there's a little bit of heat on us right now, so maybe we can chat later.
We'll discuss later.
Peachy, I'll be around.
I say we go follow the wooden children.
Let's follow the wooden child.
That abomination is probably responsible. She's been created by disgusting magic, and we must destroy it. Let's follow her.
You guys, this party, hot on the trail, led by a vindictive Scrooge, goes into guest room 2. You see the blood footprints split into 2. One of them goes into the guest room, the cabin where Dusty and Scrooge started their journey. And the other one continues through into the stable car. And you hear it within the guest car, you just hear, Pierre, calm down. Pierre, calm down. Oh, this is insane.
Are the 2 footprint paths of the same size? The footprints, same size?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. That is oh wow, that's an 18.
You see, they're similar size. The ones that go into the guest room look to be Pierre sized, so gnome sized, still small. And then you see what looks like the unmissable toy footprints that continue further in to the stable car. So they split here.
Dusty is going to listen in at the he's still melting, so some of his liquid might go into the door. I don't know how subtle it'll be, but he's going to try to listen into this conversation that Pierre and Marie are having, and see if they are. I can tell that they saw anything besides just Marie calming Pierre down.
Perfect. In this order, please give me a perception check and then a stealth check.
Okay. God, I'm changing out my dice. So perception check was a nat 1. And with new dice, stealth check, golly, was a 5 plus a lot, was an 11.
That's so you sort of slink over to the door and you put your ear up, but in the heat of the cabin, your ears are sort of slipping, folding in on one another. You keep trying to poke ear holes to listen, but it can't as your face just melts. And you sort of slump up against the door hard. You hit it, you feel that it's locked, and you hear Marie go, just a minute, please. You hear nothing.
Damn it. It's locked.
Well, they know we're here now. I say we talk to the Nutcrackers.
Okay. Mickey will go up and we'll knock on the door and we'll say, hi there. Sorry, I don't know. You guys really ran out when it got dark, and so I don't know if you've heard the news. Something happened back there. Just want to make sure everyone's good. Just checking in. Would love to know why you ran out. Hi.
You hear, just be calm, Pierre. Be calm. Yes, everything is fine. We what is the news?
Oh, there was a murder. That's why I just want to check in. Just want to make sure everything's good. Maybe like search your bodies. Make sure you weren't hurt. Just maybe come out. Let's say hi.
Yeah. Je n'ai pas assassiné. Je n'ai pas assassiné. No. A murder. That's awful. Everything is fine in here. We're fine, thank you.
Let us in there. Let us in there, Nutcrackers. Let us in.
Okay, I'm gonna start
Let us in
kicking
right
the
now.
door.
Yeah.
Maybe give me a strength
Let us
check
in
to try
right
and get
now.
through
We're
this
gonna-
door.
We're gonna kick down the door.
Okay. Strength check. That's a 23.
Oh my god!
What?
Run, little girl.
Yeah, that's a search warrant for you. You just absolutely boot this thing through. Even though it's one of those sliding doors in the train, somehow it basically has hinges for this, and you just kick it clean. You see Pierre's there. Basically, from his waist up, the front is entirely covered in blood, like splattered in blood. He's got like a little bit of the face has started to wipe up. And Marie is just holding all of these claws, trying to clean them up. And she backs up against the window. Pierre just looks at all of you. Je n'ai pas assassiné! Je n'ai pas assassiné! And he kind of goes into the back corner.
What does that mean?
We got you, you red noser.
It means I did not murder. It means I did not murder. He's perfectly innocent. And they just sort of back into the corner. He was talking to Myxx. When it happened, he got splashed and he got scared. He would not do this.
And did you see anything? You were close enough to get splashed. You could have seen or heard, or seems like you might have a little bit more information than we do.
You see him look up at you, looks over me. Pierre is a man of few words. It was dark. He got scared. He does not like the dark. When we grew up in the orphanage, when it was dark, the other children, they would bully him.
Don't try to make us feel bad for you because you're orphans. Tell us what you know.
Tell us what you know, you ridiculous creature, or we'll throw you off the train. I want to try to intimidate him.
Give me an intimidation check, Scrooge.
All right.
You're going to real bah humbug, just march up to him and put your big crooked nose in his face.
6 + 5, so 11.
11. You see, you get right in Pierre's face, and Marie stands in the middle of you. Enough, you awful man. He is scared. Can you not see that? Have you no heart at all?
No.
I can see that. And she puts her finger in your chest and just pushes you back a little bit. When lights go up, I see Pierre is not there. I see the murder. I get scared. I come to check on him. He wanted to talk to Myxx. Pierre loves Father Christmas. He loves Christmas. And he looks at you and she goes, Father Christmas saved my life. He would not do such a thing. He's incidental. He was there when it happened.
Can you elaborate on the Father Christmas saving your life thing? Because you keep saying that. I'm actually going to summon the ghost of Christmas past.
Hell yeah.
That's sick.
Scrooge, you feel this swirl of Christmas enlightenment wash over you, and you see the lights in this cabin go slightly dark, and you hear a little jingle that sounds like it's coming from outside of the window. And you go right up to the window. And as your hands are pressed against it, the window pops open. This little celestial hand comes, grabs you by the nape of the neck, and pulls you out and starts flying you out. Your hair is blowing as you're just pulled along the side of the train. And she looks at you. She goes, I am the spirit of what is being.
Foul spirit, show me what has been with that ridiculous gnome thing.
You see, she takes you by the nape of the neck and just buries you in the snow, and drags you through the snow as your nose and top hat fill. Your top hat fills with snow. You grab onto it, pull it back down to your head, and then all of a sudden, you are boom right at this little orphanage, and you see a young Pierre in his leotard get punched in the throat. And he falls down 7 flights of stairs. You can see through the window of the staircase as he just falls down. You see these orphanage bullies run off, and then Marie and a leotard run down as well and get to him at the bottom of the stairs. Scrooge, you kind of slowly approach this scene with the ghost of Christmas past in tow. Pierre and Marie, they have their performance tomorrow. If they succeed, they'll be the best figure skaters in the world. But now he is completely paralyzed. And you come over to this scene and you see Pierre just freaking out on the ground, grabbing at his throat, just twitching. And you hear, Scrooge, these jingle bells that are familiar to you. And you see Father Christmas come through the door of the orphanage and walk over to them. And he goes, No, my children, you shall have this merry skate. And he puts a hand on Pierre. And you see Pierre's bones snap back into place as he's healed, and he comes up. He does a perfect figure skater twirl in front of everybody there, and then just hugs Father Christmas as the scene fades to darkness. Pierre and Marie would never act against Christmas. They owe Father Christmas so much.
Oh, spirit of what has been, was this truly the work of Father Christmas who saved this little boy and his dreams?
It was. Father Christmas interacted with Pierre and Mary Nutcracker. They nailed that figure skating performance and went on to be prolific Christmas figure skaters. They would never act against Christmas.
Who was once a little boy. I know.
I know. Do you know this Christmas scene? And Scrooge, you turn and you are at the boarding school that you grew up in, essentially. And you see, you were also visited by Father Christmas, but on worse terms.
I remember these halls. I was a happy boy.
You were, but you didn't have what it made to be a wizard. Until Father Christmas presented himself. And we see Father Christmas come in here. And instead of helping you with your studies, you see him, you sort of get young Scrooge on his knees begging Father Christmas. And you see Father Christmas lifts him up by his hand. And as he does, this patron bond ensues as Father Christmas's this magical Christmas energy flows down to Scrooge, the very source of his powers.
That cursed elf tainted what was once so beautiful.
Where Pierre and Marie were helped without anything in return, you were in service to Father Christmas.
Horrific elf. And yet, I know Pierre could not have done it.
You feel this memory fade as well. Ebeneezer Scrooge, I'm going to get you to give me a DC 10 Constitution saving throw to avoid exhaustion as you are brought back from this enlightenment.
So 20-sided die.
Yep.
9. And I have a modifier. It is +3.
Okay.
You're good. Even with the exhaustion of this ethereal experience, you are fine. You do not take a point of exhaustion. Scrooge, you snap back into it. Just head on the cold window. You are back in the cabin. As
I tell the others, right? I relay this to the others. Pierre would never have made.
I know what it looks like to zone out. What did you just see?
Father Christmas was so he saved these two beautiful little children gnomes. He would never have sabotaged Christmas.
Okay, so that means we're crossing these two off the list indefinitely, right?
At least the one.
At least
Make question mark next to the other.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna take out this little like notepad thing.
Yes.
Like on my list of suspects, I'm just gonna cross out Pierre.
Scrooge, you see Marie looks at you and she puts a soft hand in your face. She goes, "You are different, no? You've seen something. I would not act against Christmas either." And give me an insight check, Ebeneezer.
14 plus 2, 16.
Huge. Scrooge, after seeing that experience and knowing how much of a package deal these guys are in, for what it's worth to you, you personally feel very confident that that Marie would also not do anything to jeopardize Christmas or hurt anybody who loves Christmas.
So did Ebeneezer actually go out into the snow, or that was only in his mind?
From your perspective, he went over to the window. This all happened. These specters work in a matter of seconds.
Damn it. Okay. And my second question is, you have a specter that can show you the past and you didn't just see who killed the person? You didn't just go
I have
look
some
at the
regrets about
murder?
that. These
Seems like
specters
a
are
really
outside my
useful
control.
ability. You kind of blew it on a backstory. Just an observation. Okay, Dusty.
Do you have a ghost of the future? Mayhaps we can look 3 hours down the line.
See how we solve it.
Just a vibe check.
It has to be narratively relevant.
Did you see that little wood girl thing run past you?
It was dark. I did not see. I found my way to the cabin. I sit here, I wait for Marie, she helped me.
Did you
But
hear
I heard her.
Oh, okay, great. Let's use all of our senses.
She goes, as she goes to the stable car. She seemed in distress, no?
Yes. We did get that far. Okay. Thank you. Very helpful.
What really quick before we go, what second as it was counting down did you get sprayed with the blood?
Oh.
I would have to think. Let me think. It's also painful to relive. See him going back and he thinks, don't want to think about it. At the 8-second mark. At the 8-second mark.
8. Ooh.
I feel this splash of blood wash over me. And I think, oh my God, is this blood? It takes me a second to process this. 3 seconds it takes on the 4-second mark. It seeps into my mouth, no? I think, this is blood.
Ooh.
And I call for Marie. I say, Marie, help me. It's dark. I'm covered in blood. She cannot help me. I leave. I crash, I smash, I try to get out of there. I feel this little toy lady whip past me. I do not see her when the lights come up. Marie finds me, and he holds the hand of his twin sister. Marie helps me.
Oh
No,
my
that's
god, that was his
beautiful.
I'm so sorry. For
So at
over
that-
the table, did not know that was his twin. Thought it was his wife, and got a whole new perspective. I was like,
Did
why
I-
was his wife at the orphanage when you were young?
Did I hear that correctly? That he died at the 4-second mark, or that he tasted blood? You said at the 4-second mark.
He said that he felt the blood splash at the 4-second mark. Yeah. So for you guys, at the same time that Penelope shouted, at the same time you heard Penelope shout, he felt that splash of blood. He had a little bit of a delayed reaction. 3 seconds later, he starts calling for Marie.
Okay.
And the countdown was backwards, so it's like 8, and then later 4.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He was thinking back to the seconds that were called. He hadn't counted out.
I like I said earlier, we need to go find that wooden child. That haunted wooden child.
Yeah, we should have really capitalized. I feel like she could have gotten pretty far by now, actually.
There's a lot of time with the back.
We really haven't been approaching this with as much urgency as I would have said. As a being who is actively melting, I think we should hurry this along. Yeah, Dusty's just gonna walk back out of the hallway and start following the other footsteps.
Amazing.
Yeah, we should go.
Bon chance à toi, he says as you guys leave, which means good luck to you.
Merci.
Oui. Au revoir.
All right, you guys leave. And then he goes, we're going to stay in here and lock the door. We will not move.
Yeah, sorry about breaking that down. I bet if you just like put something against it, they'll be fine. Stay
Yeah,
there.
she just loosely puts up. You hear once it's closed, she just sort of slides a suitcase in front. This is just so it closes. I'm not barricading.
Okay.
Nothing
All right.
suspicious.
You guys are back into the hallway. What would you like to do?
Let's follow
Let's go to the stable.
the footsteps to the stable car. Try to find
Amazing.
Penelope.
The first time you guys come to the stable car, you guys see it is mostly rows of reindeer in here. You see some of them are sort of lifting up, and Jolly's walking around. He just puts a hand on their back and puts them back down. Not yet, lad. You got a long trade on ahead of us still. Goes around. He's kind of throwing them apples. In the back corner of this stable, you guys see this massive vault. It's got some wee little slits in it and a little food trough hole, and you hear this bang on the door, and it shakes. Yeah. Heard it all before, then, mate. And he turns to all of you. Oh, hello there.
You seem unbothered by the events of the evening.
Events of the witch story. I mean,
Uh,
they've been a little bit wild, and he's just got a huge bag of shit in his hand. Yeah, I've had quite an evening, am I? But I'm not bothered by it, you know. Life's a service to these beasts. They gave me everything I have.
Can I just ask, as we walked in, did the footsteps continue into, like, are they on the floor of the stable car? Or no?
Everybody give me a perception check.
It's 15 from me.
Lower than that for me.
9.
15.
Yeah.
Gorwin, dare I ask?
20.
Woo!
Ooh.
Dusty, Phylis, and Gorwin, you guys see these little bloody footsteps do continue. You look forward, and they go right into the food trough of the Yeti vault, this little hole that they use to slide food through it. That is what you see.
Okay. Yeah, I think Dusty is gonna, really look this guy up and down and say, anybody come in here? Past couple minutes?
Yeah, man, the little girl came through, didn't see her, but heard her. She was going like this, like, "Wah!" And don't know where she went, though, kind of looking around. But she blew through all of that. She's been me and the girls.
You didn't see her covered in blood?
Covered in blood, mate.
Look at your floor.
Looks down at the floor. Holy shit. What did you all get up to in the parlor?
I'd rather not say.
Myxx is dead. Myxx is dead. Myxx has been killed.
Myxx Mingle is dead, huh? Well, that's a bloody tragedy. Christmas is as good as cancelled then, ain't it?
I feel like we had a lot of other able-bodied toy makers in I don't know that Christmas is canceled, but there's certainly a murderer on board.
We're on, 24 hours notice until the big day. I'm out there to make sure that they fly straight. I talked with Stelly and Reggie a bit, but they don't have what Myxx had. I don't know if this looks too good. I think that without Myxx in the picture, there's a serious chance that Christmas gets cancelled no matter what. It's terrible, terrible news it is, like.
Does he sound like he's BSing? Like, can we assess whether he's
give me an insight check.
All right. Okay.
All of us, or
5 plus 2, 7 for me.
I'll let one other person take it if they want.
oh, I want to because I'm insightful.
Do you have good insight?
I have good insight.
Can I may I cast enhance ability on Gorwin?
Make it
So that she gets advantage on all so anything with wisdom she gets advantage on for the next hour.
Huge.
Hour! Nice.
Wait, so it is wisdom.
Is that a concentration spell, Phylis?
It is concentration.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell her. I was like, all right, now you think really hard, or yeah. Can you tell if they're lying?
Okay, first roll's a 15.
A 15? Is that with all mods and everything?
Yeah. Second roll's worse. So 15.
15. You look at Jolly Nigel. He seems pretty out of it. A little bit drunk on eggnog, probably, but genuinely came back here to be with these beautiful beasts. He doesn't seem to be lying to you, but he does seem sort of a step behind instead of trying to be intentionally evasive. Scrooge, you think this guy's an absolute lying piece of shit?
Yeah. Let's throw him off the train. He's full of shit.
Well, easy.
Okay.
I got lots of business on the train here.
Well,
don't mean anybody any harm.
this guy might have a funny accent, but I think he really was here just hanging out with the reindeers.
Listen,
I don't think he knows anything.
He leaned forward. Before I left, I did have a conversation with Legwig Moneybags, huh? And he told me that, bless his heart, I don't think he did, but he did tell me he had some kind of plan to get rid of Myxx Mingle. So I don't know if you followed up that lead yet, but it's been a pretty serious accusation based on what you're telling me right now, is all I'm saying. Leave that with you. You seem like honest folk, except for, you seem mostly honest folk, sorry. But yeah, I don't know where the girl went.
But just looking at the floor, what's going on with this Yeti in the vault? And maybe we should be really worried about the bloody footsteps going in there. I don't know if I'm enjoying this conversation, but it sounded like that Yeti was mad. I don't know if this is your pet Yeti.
That's not mine, but I wouldn't cross paths with that Bumble unless you really need to. But for sure, we're bringing a Yeti out for the Christmas workshop. It's not my call. Don't know why they're doing it like. But I think you're right. And he kind of goes and he steps over the little wooden steps. Looks like she tucked right in there, didn't she? Goes into the little food trough and opens the little Penelope much more sized hole. Yeah, she must be in there. Like, he kind of peeks through the wee little slits. The Bumble just looks angry as ever. It doesn't seem like it's too bothered, but I don't know if she's, kind of lowers his head. Hopefully she's still in there.
You can't see her?
Well, I don't know. Let me check. No, I can't see you.
I shout into the thing. Abomination, are you in there?
The Yeti's in there. We're talking about the girl.
That's the abomination.
The abominable
Abominable
snowman
girl.
comes up, just shakes the door. Scrooge, as you come up to this as well, you see that this is a simple like latch lock opening. There's no, if you guys want to open the Bumble Vault, you're able to do that on your side, but it holds it back. And then Scrooge, you just hear this faint, "What's an abomination like?"
The abomination is in there. The small abomination.
I think
I'm
that's
not
her who just responded.
I'm not
Yeah,
an abomination. I'm so much more.
Push Scrooge aside. I'm like, hi, how's it going in there? Hi, Penelope. We're just checking in on you. Just want to see why you ran, if you're doing okay.
Oh, I don't want to talk to anyone right now. I don't. Everybody's been mean to me all night. They have.
I know, Penelope. I'm so sorry. So sorry to hear that. What if you just came out and we could have a little chat? Want to make sure you're not being hurt by this abomination. Not you, just the snowman guy. No, not you, Dusty. Just the other guy.
Hey!
You go one by one in this room, clarifying all of the abominations present. That you're just talking about the Yeti. And you, Mindy, as you kind of have your eye up to the slit, you see this big dark bumble cage. You see this abominable snowman lurking about, but it doesn't seem bothered. And by Penelope, and you hear Penelope much more go, "Oh, why don't you come in here? I made a great friend. I did. It's the best I've felt all night. It has."
Can we Dusty's gonna elbow Mindy. She likes you. Can you ask her if she saw who killed I mean, I don't know. This maybe is traumatic for a child.
Yeah.
It's a wooden
I'll-
child.
I'll go to Mindy. I'll be like, that sounds fantastic, but what if you came out here and I could give you some candy? I have some gumdrops. I have some other stuff in my pocket. Just want you to come out and talk to me. Is that okay?
Give me a persuasion check, Mindy.
I have good persuasion. Nope. I rolled a 3. That's a 7, unfortunately.
Oh, everybody wants to talk to Penelope now, don't they? I've been ignored all night, I have. And now everybody says that I'm the talk of the party, huh? No, I don't think so. Everyone's mean out there. I don't want to talk to anyone. If you want to come in here, you can. I've set up shop until I'm at Father Chris's workshop, and I'll ask him myself if I can work on the floor. I'm not going through Myxx Mingle.
This kid sucks.
I can still hear you, like. Rudeness.
Yank her out of there or something? Can you yank her, Minty?
Yeah, can I? Hey, listen, kid. You had a good run. Can I step up here, please? I'm gonna go past Mindy real quick. Excuse me, little girl. Listen. No one wants Christmas to get canceled, and we're really just trying to find out who killed this guy. Please just help us out. It benefits everybody on board, except the person that killed him.
Killed who?
Myxx. I mean,
Myxx?
you're aware of that, right?
Myxx Mingle's dead?
Why am I? I'm mixing my accent with yours now.
Accents are powerful. They're
Oh
really
my
dangerous.
God, yeah, dude,
It's
seriously.
really
Contagious it is,
Why don't you
Mr.
come out here, eh?
Yeah. They gave me an awful contagious accent, they did, mate.
Yeah, Myxx Mingle is dead. Did you not know that? Why did you run away?
Give me a persuasion check.
All right, we got ourselves a +4.
Just to let you guys know, while Phylis rolls that out, what you're working with here, you've got a big bumble vault that's openable from your side if you want. You've got this little slit to look in, and you've got like a small food trough hole to push food through. That is what you're working with in this scenario right now.
Okay, got it. I think I have 2 things that I could do depending on this roll. I got a 14.
Excellent. Phylis, you hear a little bit more comfort, and you hear it sounds like Penelope sort of scoots closer to the food trough, you hear, and she sits up against the door. She goes, well, I didn't know that Myxx was killed. Somebody tried to attack me too. That's why I ran and did. Everyone's been mean to me all night, and next thing I know, they're taking a swipe at me. They are.
Interesting. Who were you next to when the lights came off? Do you remember?
Well, I was right next to Mom, I was.
Mombi and Judy.
Who's your mother?
Who's your mother?
Yeah.
You tell me who your mother is.
Mom being Stella Speck, it was, sorry. I don't know it, Judy.
Okay, I'm going to take my green gumdrop and I'm gonna kind of shove it underneath the bottom. And I'm like, here you go. Here you go, Penelope. Can she eat? Does she have a mouth? She's wooden. I don't know.
Oh no.
She is wooden. What is it like?
Oh, it's a delicious little peppermint gumdrop. Just some candy. No need to worry.
You guys are all sort of looking through the food trough hole at this gumdrop, and you see she's sitting up against the door, and you see this little wooden hand reach out, grab the gumdrop, and take it back to her and eat it.
Fantastic. Can I get a read on like Penelope on this vault? Like, should we open it? Should we just yank her through? Like what?
So you guys right now have a openable door from your side. You've got Penelope sort of nestled right up against the food trough hole, and you have an abominable Yeti in this cage.
I'm gonna tell Penelope. Oh, Penelope, I think your mom just came in here. Stella just walked in, and then I'll be like, "Daughter, it's me, Stella. How's it going? Would love for you to come out and talk with these people, and tell them everything you know. But I have to go back, okay, and check on the other guy. But like, I really think you should come out and just tell them the truth about everything." So with the green gumdrop, I get advantage on insight checks and deception checks against the creature for the next minute. If they ate it. And with that, I get a 17.
This finally gets Penelope sort of right up to the food trough, and she also just sort of looks out at each of you, but is not coming at Mom. What's happening, Mom?
Hey, sorry, I'm just so shaken by what happened. But Penelope, you know that I love you so much. And I think the real abomination is these other people here. And I care about you. And all these people care about you. And you're a special little doll child thing. And
you see, Penelope is nervous. She's sort of looking around. If anybody wants to make a snatch check, you can try and pull her through the food trough. But she doesn't seem like she's going to come out any further herself.
Yeah, you know, Dusty has really skinny little arms, and he's gonna kind of bend his stick and put it through the food trough and attempt to grab her and pull her out.
Amazing. We're gonna do a acrobatics contest to see who can get there first.
That is so funny.
Okay. My dice stink. I got a 2, but I'm sorry, it's a 4. It's a 4 with modifier. Jesus.
A 4 does not beat Penelope's 17. You guys see Dusty making eyes with this.
Damn.
Reaches it. Yeah, it was a crazy good roll from her too. Dusty reaches in, and you just hear a and you come out, and the very end of your arms are snapped off, and she throws them back out. Enough of it. I knew it's all tricks and nonsense, like I'm fine in here until I get to the workshop. Thank you very much.
Enough of this tomfoolery. I'm casting my unseen servant, and he can hoist her out.
Amazing.
I do that. I cast unseen. Go, Marley. Take that abomination and bring her here.
You guys see the aspiration of Jacob Marley just come beside you and then just squeeze through the food trough. Still gonna make a dex contest. Scrooge, you can do an acrobatics for your unseen service. It's really a dex contest, and she'll do the same.
Okay. 6.
This is a child. This is a small
Yeah.
child.
A little wooden doll.
This is a boy.
Hey, let's dump him here.
a
Let's dump him
old
here.
man, to be fair.
I mean,
Not
yeah.
An
quite
old
dex
man
yet.
and a stick.
I don't know why we had high for the dex contest between the ghost of an old man and a small wooden child, but that does beat Penelope's 3. You guys hear what sounds like this epic battle, but it's mostly just discomfort on both sides, and it takes a few minutes for them to, like, with barely any effort, just pull each other out. And finally, Jacob Marley comes through, and Penelope splats in front of each of you. She looks up, and you guys see that she's got some blood on her face pouring down, and she has a massive candy cane sticking in her forehead. And she kind of looks up at it cross-eyed, and then looks up at all of you. She has the murder weapon lodged in her forehead.
Man, Dusty's really looking at Mindy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On your handiwork.
I'm checking my pockets. I did come with a little candy cane dagger. I still have that on me, right? Like no one snagged it from me.
Yeah, you do a quick check of your inventory. As far as you're concerned, every candy cane on your body is accounted for. But I want everybody in this room to give me a quick perception check, please and thanks.
Gorwin, you do it with advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
hell yeah.
20,
because we rolled a
natural
3
20
on the
plus 2.
Woo!
Oh, we got an at 20 in here.
Yeah, 24 for me.
Okay, we're golden then.
Dusty sucks at
Yeah,
everything.
wow. Even with advantage, I only have 14.
Oh, is mine insight though? Can I do insight?
No, perception.
Okay. Just 10.
You're all looking at this, trying to piece this together, but Phylis and Ebeneezer Scrooge, you kind of have the same thought at the same time, and your eyes go to the back of this stable cart where you see a break in case of emergency candy cane in an unbroken glass case. And you know that both of you know that this has been in every single car. Every single car has had a break in case of emergency candy cane. This one is intact. And Scrooge and Phylis, you both remember that the emergency one in guest room 2 is still intact. And in the parlor last you left was also intact, but it is identical. It is like literally, you see the little Holiday Express engraving in the side, that it's definitely one of these things.
Ah, okay. I see what happened here. Somebody took one of these break in case of emergency candy canes and
lobbed it in me head, they did.
Absolutely, they did. We need to find out which one is broken.
Do we know that this is the murder weapon, or why did we think that?
Because there's a bunch of blood running down her face, and she
She's
doesn't
saying
have
a boy.
flesh.
She doesn't
Yeah,
believe
she doesn't
on
bleed.
account of
She's a
not
dog.
on account of all of the blood. Right.
Phylis Valentine didn't even need a history and insight check for it. Exactly. There was definitely a ton of human blood all over her forehead. So somehow this is the same murder weapon.
Like someone, maybe someone and I know a thing about candy canes. Someone threw it and it lodged in this little girl's head, perhaps.
You see Mindy set up in perfect form how this would work in the murder scene. She
and then
walks you through it, yeah.
And I'm measuring the angles. I'm getting the trajectory, the one and carry that and the aerodynamics of the cane. And had this been interesting.
So a candy cane can be a ranged weapon. It doesn't have to be somebody who is up close on Myxx and Penelope.
You also know that Penelope started screaming at the exact same time that Pierre said that he was covered in blood. So a throw is possibly a very likely scenario, or a quick motion in any event.
Okay. I feel like we need to go into more rooms. We gotta check on more of these break in case of emergency candy canes.
Can someone take this out of me head first?
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, I will. Does she need to be healed, or is she doing okay? She's wooden, so I don't know.
She's a child. Should we bring her with us?
I'm wondering. Do you?
There is a murderer.
Or maybe,
girl, you want?
or maybe
you
go
wanna-
back to mum. I just
No, your
to
mom's a
help me.
suspect.
Oh,
My mum's a suspect. She is. Honest,
Oh.
she is. You see this toy gets really sad, starts trying to crawl back into the bumble cage.
I know. I'm
slowly.
gonna grab her by the candy cane, and I'm gonna as gently as possible remove it
shake
from
her off
her
it
head.
for sure.
Yeah, and
You
she's
do
made
so.
of wood, right? So
She is made
I'm
of wood.
gonna-
Yeah. If anyone has mending, that
I
spell
was gonna
could
say
heal
I
her.
have a cantrip mending, and so I'm gonna touch her little head where the
Excellent.
blood is coming, and I'm gonna say, "Heal."
Gorwin, you touch, and almost as though you're sewing a stitch, the gap closes, and Penelope is fully restored. And she looks up, cross-eyed, gives a little dab, no human blood, and she gives you a big hug. Thank you, Gorwin.
That's very sweet. Okay, do you want to come with us, little girl? Can you go in someone's backpack or something?
Go, give me a persuasion check.
Oh God, and which I have advantage on. Oh my God, 12's the highest. Not being
Kind of
very
looks around. She
persuasive.
makes eyes with Scrooge. Maybe I'll just stay here, or go back to the parlor, like.
Yeah, Dusty's gonna say, "Hey kid, why don't you play here with the reindeer? Stay here with Mr. Jolly, and he'll watch after you, won't you, Jolly?"
Who's over? Right, yeah. No, I can show her the ropes. Get her on horseback here. Reindeer
Yeah.
back here.
Give her a little ride, distract her. It's been a rough night for all of us.
And I see a suspect or not, yeah?
And I think that the kid is cleared. The mother is certainly still a suspect, but do not talk about that with her. I would say that topic is off of the table.
Understood.
and then I go to Dusty. I'm like, and we cleared Jolly, right? Like he wasn't in there. Like what are the odds?
I feel really
This-
good about Jolly. I think
I do.
Jolly fully left the room before all of this happened, and he really seemed to not know what was going on. So
All right.
I think he's cleared.
That's enough.
Well, I guess we only have one more cot down here. We might as well go in there, the meat locker.
Oh, is that a freezer? That's a freezer. And Dusty's gonna push open the door to the meat locker. He's like, finally.
There is a do not enter sign atop, but Dusty, you push it
Ignore.
open. You are met with the iced floor of the meat locker. It restores you. You feel great. It's like you're dumping into a cold plunge. You guys see there's just massive slabs of dead animals hanging here, as well as a fridge and a whole thing going on. You guys walk in. There's nobody else here aside from the hanging carcasses, the fridge at the back. Dusty, you're kind of scraping the ice together to build on your body. Like when you leave this, you'll be full form again. You guys also identified the intact break in case of emergency candy cane. So this one is clear.
Can Dusty just go to the back of the room, and he's like really full of energy now. He wants to open up the fridge and just take a look at what's inside. At the very least, maybe some ice chips that he can continue to press into his body.
Yeah, you guys see Dusty goes to the back, just opens up the fridge, just scrapes the branches along the side, pours it down on themselves, empties out the ice trays. You go in, you see there's like a few just like holiday jugs of punch. You got some leftovers in here, just like a classic looking fridge. You want to add leftovers to your body?
Yeah. Is there any solid leftover I can press into my body for safekeeping?
Yeah, you guys see Dusty just sort of absorbs some mashed potatoes that are rock frozen, just smashes it into her body.
That's great actually, because Dusty, neglected to mention this earlier. Dusty's nose, rather than an intact carrot, is a rotting potato that it looks as though something has burrowed in. So the mashed potatoes, he's like, this kind of goes with my aesthetic, and he's like gonna pat him into his shoulder.
Yeah, it's a good adhesive.
It's a good adhesive. Yeah, I can stick a lot of things on here. So yeah, I mean, Dusty will just say, hey, I'm glad we came in here. I appreciate you taking that time. I don't think there's anything to worry about in here. The candy cane is intact, so maybe we got to go back up the train.
Perfect. All right. The party turns and heads back through the stable car. As you guys get into the guest room car, you see the conductor, Mr. Casham, is standing there, and he goes, "How goes the investigation?"
had its ups
Why
and
aren't
downs.
Why aren't you driving the train?
Yeah.
I only need to have hand on the wheel for the dimensional drifts. Otherwise, it charts its own path. The trajectory of the Father Christmas workshop is ever changing, and if I put a hand on the wheel, just you don't want that. But I came to give you some news that might be helpful.
Please share.
And this is my bad, but the ticket count is off. There's only supposed to be 12 passengers and 2 staff aboard this train. And then, of course, Penelope, who doesn't need a ticket. But there's 2 extra people aboard who don't have tickets. And again, that is my bad. That I should have, before we got to the last stop, likely done a more thorough ticket investigation. Things were moving very fast. But
Who are the 2 that don't have tickets?
So there's more than 2 right now. I wanted to come and tell you. Cindy Bam, I have not checked. I'm not sure. Legwig Moneybags, he could not find his ticket. He said that we maybe accidentally sent it to his ex-wife's house, but he doesn't have it. Judy Claus doesn't have a ticket. And then, of course, I haven't checked any of your tickets yet because the toast started. So if you could all present your tickets quickly, that will take you off the board.
Does anybody have a ticket?
I feel like I didn't get a ticket.
Everybody should have a ticket. Dusty, you kind of pull it out of part of your body.
Deep in there.
Mindy, you also present a ticket. It's just a plain ticket. It's not specifically issued to you. You hand it to the conductor. He gives it a little stamp, and this little glitter turns it into this nice, jolly green and red ticket. He goes, "Thank you for your ticket." Ebeneezer Scrooge, you also produce a ticket, begrudgingly, of course, but indeed, this is a ticketed affair. Phylis Valentine, you also present a ticket. But Gorwin Ferngrove, you search your body for a ticket, and you do not have a ticket. You take as much time as you need, but you unequivocally do not have a ticket to be on this train. So then
you invited
You bought a ticket to be on board, right?
I didn't buy a ticket. One came to me, and it was addressed to any elves that might be interested in being a holiday elf. Well, I have absolutely no interest in that, but I took the train.
So why'd you come? Why'd you come?
First of all, why do you have things against elves? I don't appreciate this, okay?
I'm an elf.
I'm a holiday elf. I'm starting to feel a little hostility.
You've really been talking a lot of shit about holiday elves.
Yeah, I let it slide earlier. I let it slide earlier in the parlor, but now it's starting to get to me.
Well, Phylis, you and I aren't so different. At the root of all, we're both elves.
All right, it's forgiven. But anyway, the tickets.
She just squashes it.
So anyway, the tickets. What happened with the tickets?
So then that means that Cindy Bam, Legwig Moneybags, Judy, and Mr. Gorwin Ferngrove don't have tickets accounted for right now. I can go and check with the other 3, but I'll follow your lead if there's another way you want to go about it.
Wait, it was Judy, Ledwig, and Gorwin right now are the 3?
And Cindy Bam.
Cindy.
And wait.
Another elf.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's it. That's that Cindy girl. She ran into me earlier. Maybe she could have accidentally taken my ticket. She seemed like such an honest girl, good hunter. I don't think anything nefarious would be there, but she bumped into me earlier. Maybe I dropped it then.
But she also doesn't have a ticket.
But maybe she has mine now.
But maybe someone did take your ticket. That is
Her
possible.
ticket was never checked. Her ticket was never checked.
I have not checked tickets since the murder. And when I realized this simple accounting error, which is very important, admittedly, on this specific train ride, thought I would bring that information to you folks first.
Should we interrogate this one? This one is very suspicious, Mr. Casham.
You're not getting your job.
Oh.
By all means, and he unbuttons his top button a little bit.
Did you kill Myxx?
No, did not kill Myxx. I am a servant of the Father Christmas Workshop. the servant of this holiday express. I had my hand on the wheel, guiding us through an interdimensional drift. I have no aspirations to end Christmas. You can insight check me if you want, and anyone can insight check them.
Nudge Gorwin over here.
I'll insight check him. Just get like a vibe on why he's such a bad. 11.
23.
Mindy, you're out, but Gorwin, you see, you're reminded of something that you don't really like to see, which is unwavering commitment to Christmas and the principles therein. So from your perspective, certainly a slip not to properly check the tickets before this thing went to Father Christmas's workshop, but does not seem to be an iota of guilt on this guy.
I think it's best we move on. This guy's just an incompetent conductor.
Yeah, you said that a few times now. I get it.
And we will be telling the manager.
Seems like a lot of people around here are just incompetent. They couldn't do what they do without the labor of all these elves. And starting to feel like Christmas really is falling apart, and it wouldn't be without the work of these holiday elves that anything would happen. Phyllis, I didn't mean to disrespect you earlier.
It's okay. Disrespect me for what, honey? I've already forgotten it.
Oh. All right, you're really cool. Thanks.
Dusty is gonna just go right up to Mr. Casham and say, as you walked back here to check in with us, did you notice any of the break in case of emergency candy canes open, missing?
Let me noodle on that quickly.
Yeah, like maybe he would get alerted if that was happening.
Is there an alarm system? Seems like your security sucks, but it's worth asking.
Yeah, this train usually operates with a very good amount of goodwill, so this is not typical here. And I do apologize for our lower security. There is no triggered alarm system, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not entirely sure, but on a 22, I'm 99% sure that it's the emergency candy cane in the workshop was missing. There's a workshop aboard. It's the first car in case any of the head toy makers aboard ever get, a jolt of inspiration. Vince Danor is in there to help them. It's only accessible by the touch of an elf, of course. And so you'll probably like to go and verify that, or I can, but I'm 99% sure that one was broken. The Christmas tree one was there. I think both guest rooms were there and the parlor as well.
And the elves on board is Cindy, Stella, and Reggie.
So the elves on board would be myself, Vince Danor, the associate here to help with the workshop, and then Cindy, and then Stella and Reggie, and then the elves among yourselves.
I have a question that may prompt a history check. I'm wondering if we have seen Vince Danor. I see him on our sheet, but I don't know if he was ever in the parlor.
Vince was in the noise of the initial parlor, just sort of floating around. So you did just see him there, but very unassuming, just kind of standing up against the back wall with his glass of eggnog, waiting for the toast. If anybody made eye contact with him, he just kind of went like, hey, yeah.
And he works for the train. He's
train staff, according to Mr. Casham. Train staff works in the workshop in case any toy makers have, that jolt of inspiration, need to immediately get to the workshop table.
I see. Well, I'm starting to go back to my initial idea that whoever killed Mr. Myxx is certainly another toy maker who seeks to take his position in the workshop. So I think we head to that car and we ask Mr. Danor what he knows.
I second that notion.
All right.
All right. You guys continue on. As you move through, you do see, or hear rather, the gentle chatter of Pierre and Mary Nutcracker in their room. The other guests that aren't accounted for in places that are all just sort of sitting at tables inside of the parlor. You guys move in. As soon as you do, Legwig stands up and he goes, "Any luck getting to the bottom of this?"
I'm going to pull Legwig aside, I think, right? Like, this feels like a good moment to be like, so how does this help our plan?
let's take a walk. Let's take a quick walk. And you see him kind of goes out into between the guest room and parlor cars. I don't think that either Stella or Reggie can do this, quite frankly. Maybe if they work together, they could run the floor, but Myxx Mingle was their ace in the hole, right? I mean, I think there's a good chance, even as things are right now, and God bless Myxx Mingle, and I would never want to see him go down. But the fact that he did, I mean, Scrooge, this is a great business opportunity. What's your cut? I mean, if you've got the funds for it, I'd give you 20%, 25%, maybe even 30%.
25% to be the full funder. That's outrageous. 80%, and you can have nothing more than 20%.
You want 80% of the stakes in the dismantled Christmas?
I demand 80% of the stakes, and I will accept a penny less.
You have the gold pieces to back that up? You've been putting in the legwork, Scrooge, to set this thing up?
Well, let me ask you, have you been putting in the legwork, or should I say the candy cane work?
Give me an insight check on that. you can ask your direct question after. But
that's with advantage, right? Insight is with advantage?
100%. You have good chemistry here, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that sucks. 8 and 6 with my modifier is insight is +2. So 10 and 10, I guess.
You do not get a bump out of him. He's absolutely steady when you mention the candy cane. Is that because he doesn't know? Is that because you have a bad read? You're not quite able to sure, but you don't really see anything from him. And he keeps talking to Scrooge and he goes, listen, I didn't expect to see you aboard here so quickly after Jacob Marley's death. And if you want to hash this out, if we want to take this back to the boardrooms, I'm happy to talk numbers. The EBITDA on this Christmas operation, if they miss a Christmas, is insane. Okay. So I'm happy to do that with you. But I think this thing is going to fall apart unless Reggie and Stella put their differences aside and go co-head toy maker. I don't know if we can stop that from happening. Maybe. But with Myxx out of the picture, that's high quality news for us.
Well, let's keep the dialogue open.
Now, I want to confide something in you. Now, I was going to offer Myxx Mingle 250,000 gold pieces to walk away. To me, long-term overhead doesn't even put a scratch in it. We stay in the Christmas game for 15, 18 years. I don't even worry about that $250,000 gold piece. I was chatting it through with him. I think I maybe was able to get him to take his hand off the wheel. But, I mean, $250,000 gold coin saved is, good for the overhead. So I'm not particularly concerned about how things went down, but I wanted to let you know that. Got the paperwork to prove it if needed.
So you were working with Myxx, or you had not yet worked with Myxx?
Well, when I heard that Myxx was coming back at the game, I thought, oh my God, this is an investor's nightmare, right? They're going to hit this Christmas. Confidence is down, and they come through with an absolutely clutch Christmas. Earnings through the roof. I mean, I was worried about it, so I came prepared to get him off the scene. Thankfully, that happened. Unfortunately, that happened at a much cheaper rate. I don't like to see people die as much as the next person, but I haven't ever seen them hold off on quarterly earning reports because somebody fell on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So anyways.
Tragedies happen in business all the time.
Tragedies happen in business all the time. You vouch for me, I'll vouch for you. I feel good here. And like I said, somewhere between the 15 and 80% mark for a share in Christmas, if you have the gold pieces to back it up. And we can get all that done in a boardroom. I mean, between you guys and my guys, I work well with Jacob Marley. I think we can get all that done in a boardroom easily.
Okay. Anybody else?
Ask him about his ticket.
Ask about the ticket.
You see, Scrooge and Legwig are in between the two cars, and you feel the doors sort of slide open behind you, slightly Scrooge. You hear Phylis come behind you.
I can ask him with message. I'm gonna go like this under my coat.
Ask him about his ticket.
I believe only he hears that, right?
Yeah,
100%.
By the way, do you have a ticket? Look at my ticket. What a great ticket this is, isn't it? Do you have one just like this?
That's beautiful.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what is that?
Did the conductor punch your train ticket too?
Oh, my train ticket. My personal assistant meant to pack it for me, and they just didn't get to it in time. And so, unfortunately, that's the case.
Does literally anybody on this train have a ticket?
That is a different story than what he said earlier. That was like it went to his
Oh, the
ex-wife's
ex-wife.
house.
You hear Mindy see through the door and whisper that to you. Yeah, a tragedy. But I mean, I'm sure I'll probably show up on the guest report. They'll have some way to verify to the workshop, I'm sure. I didn't have time. You know, time is of the essence.
Well, I believe you.
You can give me an insight check, Scrooge.
The world's best detective.
He's my buddy. Let's see. I've got 11 plus, I think it was 2, which I know. Yeah, 11 plus 2, so 13.
Amazing.
Can I barge in perhaps and do bad cop with Scrooge and Ludwig and just be like, pull out my little dagger and be like, did you even have a ticket or did you not have a ticket? Tell the truth.
Amazing.
This is
Ebeneezer, you on a 13, you have a sense that he is being untruthful. That happens in business, though. You know, you don't necessarily see that there's anything. Yeah. You don't necessarily see that there's anything conniving about it, but you do sense untruth. Before you can put those pieces together and decide your next step, Mindy comes through. Mindy, can you explain your detective perk you're using for us quickly?
Yeah, so with Bad Cop, I get advantage on intimidation and insights checks if you're in a room with only yourself and the guest being interrogated and one other party member.
Oh,
That's
excellent.
awesome.
Mindy, you come in, you pull the dagger, and you're asking him point blank.
Yeah, I'm just asking him point blank, like,
All right, let it be so.
why don't you have a ticket? Be honest. No, not good. I
You have
rolled an
advantage,
8
no?
as my highest one,
Oh.
but my intimidation is +4, so 12.
You also have a bardic inspiration if you need it.
Oh, okay. What do I get to do with that?
A D6, and then you add it to your roll.
Okay, I will add that. What number did I just say? 12 plus 5.
Ooh, there you
17.
go.
17.
Oh, inspired.
You
Tell me
see,
the truth about
you
the
see him.
ticket, old man.
She's such
Put
a
his hands
badass.
Put his hands, looks over at you. Ah, the old Scrooge and Marley treatment, eh? Should have saw that coming.
It's all
Listen,
fair.
tickets, non-tickets, who's to say? I'll confide in you, Scrooge, and your associate here, assuming that this builds some rapport for further business relations. I don't have a ticket. I asked for a ticket, and I couldn't let this investment opportunity pass me by. And so I paid the lad, what's his name? Vonnie Daynor, the elf. I paid him 10,000 gold pieces to smuggle me into the workshop car. And that's the truth.
Pathetic. Just crumbling.
Opportunistic.
Man.
Not
No,
pathetic.
pathetic. Nah, I said what I said.
I
You're
trust that this
saying-
will stay between. I trust. He's only looking at Scrooge. I trust that this will stay between us, right? I mean,
course.
we've all been there.
Of course. Who
The
hasn't?
guild will hear about this. Just know that the guild does not take nicely.
You know,
Come
Mindy, I've been really meaning to get into the candy market. I'd actually love to have a prolonged conversation with you about it if there's appetite for that after we get to the Father Christmas workshop.
All right. Well, there'll be a candy cane waiting for you. Let's just say that.
I'll pay for it. And I think a lot of good folk would.
Sharpening my
All
pen.
right, I trust that you'll vouch for me. I'll vouch for you. He looked again at Scrooge.
Of course.
All right. He's pathetic, but I don't think he's anything to worry about. I don't know why I've taken this voice now as well. He's pathetic.
We're all going to be end up.
Don't worry about your
Listen, when we're going through these dimensional drifts, I mean, accents come and go, personalities sway into
My
in and
candy
out of
cigarette is
universe.
affecting me.
Yeah.
Smoking it like a pro.
So yeah, Dusty would like to go up to Stella, and pull her to the side a little bit, and say to her, "Hey, I'm not trying to tell you how to parent your kid, but that little wooden girl of yours, she's really, really worked up back there. I'm surprised you're not looking after her. Not
Well,
very motherly of you."
To be honest, I've been itching to, but I didn't. I wanted to give you a chance to run your investigation that's happening. If I can go back to her, I gladly will right now.
Well, your motherly instinct should have superseded our adventurous investigation, don't you think?
Well, she's a toy.
So you only think she's a toy. You don't love her.
I mean, I don't know what Penelope's been telling you. If she has a maternal affinity to me, that's good. That means that it's working. But I mean, the enchanted toys are really the next line of Christmas, and there's plenty of enchanted toys. But Penelope's a good toy. She's not just a toy; she's so much more, as they say. And so I'll go back and console her. I don't want her to be a problem with you.
No, I like the kid. I love an enchanted toy myself. Speaking of which, I've heard there's a workshop on this train. Have you had a chance to check it out yet?
Yeah, it's a good quality workshop. The doors are attuned only to elves.
That seems a little speciesist or something.
Well, it's a security thing based off holiday elves. It's not meant to. It looks you up and down again as you're melting in front of. It's not meant to dissuade creatures.
I think maybe Gorwin's ears perk up at the talk of elves. So I want to be a part of this conversation. Maybe grab Phylis with me and be like, so were you in there earlier today? Were you in the workshop at all?
Yes.
Elf to elf.
Yeah, I put the went and let Vince show me around the place. I haven't been working in there at all, but Reggie and I both just sort of to get excited went in there. So yes, I've been in there. It's okay.
Well, I say we go take a look right now. I mean, we're doing an investigation. We've got to check all the carts, and as 3 elves here, I'm sure we won't have any problem getting in and bringing our little snowman friend with us, and that candy cane girl, and that grumpy old man.
I feel like we're all being reduced to our appearances here.
Yeah, it's going to be a jolly place.
Yeah, I'm so much more than a nasty snowman.
I've been talking with Reggie. I think that we've agreed to be co-head toy makers, submit as co-head toy makers, and hopefully Christmas won't be canceled. So as long as you can do your job, I trust that we can do ours.
Can I recall? I thought that I heard somebody say that they had beef.
Yeah.
Well, Reggie did, right? Reggie and with Myxx.
Myxx, yeah.
I thought. So do Reggie and Stella not have beef with each other?
I think Mr. Casham said that hopefully they could put aside their differences and work together.
Oh.
So you think you could work well with Reggie?
See, Reggie kind of looks up at the table and then kind of looks back down. Well, I mean, when Christmas is on the line, everybody has to make concessions.
So you don't like each other?
You're a very direct snowman.
Hey, it's hard to be engaged in subterfuge when you're made of dirty snow.
This is a competitive business. I'll say that. And I received a ticket and certainly thought that I would be coming here to try and achieve sole role of head toy maker. But if it's not possible, it's not possible. Christmas must go on.
Interesting.
I want to try to read whether he's really disappointed about having to share co-head with her.
Yeah, Gorwin, go ahead and give me an insight check on both these guys.
Okay, I can't remember if I have. Do I have an insight? Do I still have inspiration from the bard, or the bard moved on to Mindy?
No, it's an advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, for an hour. So I don't know if it's been an hour or not.
Yeah, you're good still.
I was gonna say I didn't need you to use it on me because I've got other elven powers, but if it lasts for an hour, I'll take it.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Rolling a d20. Oh, sweet. 18 plus 4, 22. Wait, it was insight, right? Yeah, 22.
22. You see that you might as well take it for the crit. See if you can crit on this thing.
Okay. No.
That happens. But on the 22, Gorwin, you are letting you hear the soothing words of Phylis in your ears as you are bardically inspired. And you you get different senses from these folks, both of them. From Stella, you very much get a sense that she has really come to terms with this and is moving on, is prepared to put this plan. You see Reggie is sort of nodding along in these conversations, a little more formulaic, but reserved. Not necessarily that he's not going to do it, but you see that does not seem happy about this proposition.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just keep that to myself for now. It's just a little read.
So Dusty is really in this huddle gonna emphasize with fervor. I feel like the murder weapon is the most important part. It has to have been an elf. Gorwin,
Right.
you seem to have a good connection with Cindy. Maybe you could go ask her about this whole ticket thing.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I'll go with you. If we pull her aside, I think that we might be able to get some good information out of her.
Can
Sure.
I give Gorwin a blue gumdrop? One of my blue gumdrops, which is if you eat it, you have an advantage on perception checks for the next minute. Do you already have that? You already have advantage on that?
Not perception, so that's helpful.
Do we think I should give her this to eat?
No,
now?
I don't think you should. Don't.
hold
Keep your candy. I'm a pretty perceptive elf. Thanks for explaining how your gumdrop worked, though. Feel kind of weird that you have these magical gumdrops that you've been hiding this whole time.
Yeah, you're really
Well,
good
you know,
at
Perceptive elf.
In the Candy Cane Guild, it's
girl
not all
before.
sunshine and gumdrops, so you gotta have a few up your sleeve. Just
You
in
got a lot of tricks
case.
up your sleeve.
All right. Yeah. We go. Let's
All
go
right.
talk to Cindy.
Dusty and Gorwin, you guys go over. Cindy still has just amassed a plate of food in front of her. She has one of the full turkeys and is just with her hands ripping under the skin, pulling out some meat, and just stuffing it back. You guys go into this isolated booth with her, so any perks you need to be in an isolated situation are live.
Dusty's gonna say to Cindy, hey, I like the look of you. You don't look like a traditional holiday elf. A little more rugged.
Yeah, kind of licking her finger as eating some food. A lot of stereotyping going on here, it seems. I mean, but thank you. No, I'm not a holiday elf. I'm Father Christmas's workshop is a great place to hunt big game, so that's why I'm heading there.
I'm surprised you got the invite. You got a ticket in the mail from the big man himself to hunt game.
Sure did. Been up there a few times. Couldn't find it when Casham came around, and then she takes out her ticket and waves it around.
Oh,
I mean,
Has it been punched?
unpunched. And when he comes around, I'll punch it. But I mean, they've got a bit of a Yeti problem up there, so they don't mind me poking around with the spear.
So they've asked you here before to hunt these. What is it that you hunt exactly? These big game.
Well, mostly Yetis, mostly the abominable kind, giant pole bears as well. If I'm lucky, white dragons. Never had white dragons at Father Christmas's workshop, but.
And Cindy, are you sure that that's your ticket?
Well, why wouldn't it be my ticket?
I'm gonna put an arm around her in like a comforting elderly elf way and say,
Cindy, I couldn't find my pocket, my ticket, and I just thought you bumped into me earlier. Maybe mine fell out of my pocket.
You're really just accusing her of stealing.
It's so directive. You see, Cindy kind of puts the food down in front of her and slinks out of your underarm. That's a pretty big accusation. This is my ticket that was mailed to me. Thank you very much. And I apologize for bumping into you.
Does she seem like she's being honest?
You guys can both go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay. I feel like I'm not really doing this, but I do have the good cop perk, so I do have advantage on persuasion and insight checks. Given that we are in a small
mechanically it works. I don't know if you quite hit the role play.
Yeah,
you kind of came in more and stereotyped her and then
yeah.
hit her with a direct accusation. But
Yeah.
I'll give it
and
to you
let's know each other.
mechanically.
I have to judge based on appearances. Okay, first roll is an 8. Second roll is a 9. So I'll take the 9, but with my stuff, let's see. It's an 11. Not so good.
Okay, with my advantage and mod, my highest is a 22.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wow.
Dusty, as far as you're concerned, she's clean. Nothing further to read into there as your eyes are melting off your face. But Gorwin, you have a little bit more of a personal skin in the game. And you sense a lot of discomfort from her. She is holding her cards quite close to her chest. But you sense a lot of discomfort from her in this situation. You do not, on the 22, believe that she's being truthful, that she was sent a ticket to be on this train. And you feel pretty good that Cindy's waving around your ticket right now.
Okay. I'm gonna try to intimidate her, but I'm gonna in a again kind of like false facade of like friendliness, but I'm gonna kind of like put my arm back around her, like
does not want that. She's gonna absolutely swat that away.
Damn it!
I don't want you to touch me anymore, and that's the last time I'll say that.
Okay, gotta respect that. Not trying to be a creep.
City Bam's a huge elf too. Like she's wearing literally a dead polar bear on her head. So she's literally just clutching your ticket in her fist.
Okay, I'm gonna say, Cindy, you and I were cut from the same cloth. We care about the woods, these animals. We know what it means to be a real elf. And I'm trying to do something important here. I'm trying to figure out what's going wrong here, not only on this train, but what's gone wrong with all these elves. Why have all these elves debased themselves by making simple toys? And I think you and I have a lot more in common than you think. And I think it would behoove you, yes, I know the word behoove, to tell me if that ticket was really mine, because I think it'd be a lot better to work with me than against me.
Give me an intimidation check, Gorwin.
hope Phylis doesn't hear any of what you just said.
Yeah.
Thought you guys had worked that out.
Hear what?
19.
No, don't worry about it, Phylis.
Great roll, Gorwin. You see Cindy take a moment, kind of fluttering the ticket between her fingers, and then she presses it down onto the table and looks at you. And then she slides it over to you. She says, after a long scan around the room, they truly have lost their way. So far away from what it means to be a proper elf. And it's not just the elves, it's everybody so wrapped up in this Christmas. This is your ticket. And looks at both Dusty and Gorwin. Hopefully that can stay between us. I wanted to get out there to try and get back in touch with my elf self. And I wanted to hunt the biggest game. And now I see that probably casts a little suspicion on me, but I did swipe it from you. She puts it back in front of you. I'll fess up if you need me to fess up, and I don't want to get corroborated in anything further than that.
Yeah, you're all good with me, kid. I don't know how old she is. Someone's whispering at
Did
me.
she go to the workshop? Has she been at the workshop?
Oh, what's that? Here's a little something out there. Mindy, you're good with me for the ticket, kid. Know anything about the murder, though? You been to this workshop yet? You know anything that might help us here?
The workshop is in Father Christmas's workshop, or?
No, there's a workshop on this train. Didn't you know that?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Alrighty then. Take care, kid. He gives her an awkward. Well, he's gonna elbow her and then remembers to respect boundaries. So then he doesn't.
Boundaries.
Thank you, Gorwin. And she just does give you the ticket and then just slides back into her Christmas feast in front of her. All right, the two of you go and you regroup with your party.
Yeah, we relay all that to them. Maybe.
Well, not suspicious.
Not suspicious. She's just really hungry.
Did you ask if she killed? Did you ask if she killed the person?
She didn't kill anybody. She was in here with the room with us. What a stupid question to ask. Why would you even think that? It's not even worth asking.
Did you happen to say anything messed up about other elves?
No, we were totally respectful the whole time.
Dusty's kind of like, oh, I might have heard her say a couple of things.
What was that?
No.
As you guys are standing here, you guys see Judy Claus comes up to your group. Do you all know where Mr. Cashin went? I got to give him my ticket. I finally found it in my goddamn purse.
It was in your purse the whole time?
Yeah, it was in my purse. And she opens up a purse of holding, and you just see so much like old grandma stuff, just like an endless well of old grandma stuff. There's mints in here. There's little notepads. There's all kinds of stuff. I should have known better, but you know me. I'm always in a rush.
Can Dusty go like, wow, never seen one of these big purses before, and then stick his head in and look for a candy cane?
Well, we know
Sure,
the
go ahead.
murder weapon.
Oh wait, fart. We know where it is.
You're welcome,
Maybe
dude.
she's got other.
Give me a
Maybe there's
perception check.
sticky in there. See if it's
Maybe
sticky.
she has a
Yeah,
history of.
give me a
having
perception
candy
check. Yeah, it's a potential candy cane concealing device.
Yeah, is
I'll
it
give you that.
sticky?
Yeah.
Does it smell of peppermint? That's
You
what
got the
Well, she
check.
does
yeah.
have mint in there.
God damn
Canonically.
it.
Canonical
It
mints are in there.
It's a 14.
Dusty, you go in, you take a big whiff through your rotten potato for mints. You do not sense, you don't see like a gap where there could be candy canes. I don't know how well you could piece this together in a bottomless grandma's purse, how much you can do here. You come out and Judy just slaps you. Young man, behave yourself, please. This is not an all-you-can-eat bottomless purse. Thank you very much.
Wow. You seemed a little nicer than that. I'm
Anyway.
surprised.
Let me go fight Mr. Cashin. Do you want me to
By
reach
the
this out of you? She puts her hand up, puts her fingers on the edge. Is that what you need to have happen right now?
Dusty does have a hand shaped
Yeah.
indentation in the side of his head. You didn't indent any more of my snow, miss. We're just asking a couple questions around here. I'm wondering if you've had a chance to go look in the workshop yet. Tinker out a couple toys. I don't know if that's your style. I know you're
No.
here for family reasons.
It's my brother's style, and I have no interest in the toys of the workshop or anything of the like.
So you
Not
haven't
for
been
me,
in the
thank you.
workshop.
In the
haven't even-
workshop aboard? No, I've not stepped foot in that workshop. I have no intention to.
You see anybody else come out of there with a candy cane?
It's a very direct question, but no, I did not see that.
Myxx, Judy, you were here when Myxx was killed. Surely you have an opinion on this subject. Like, you must be shocked or suspicious of someone or something.
Feels like we're the only ones doing any real mental
What is
work
going
here.
on with everybody? Right.
Nobody even has any clues or anything.
Scrooge, can be a persuasion or performance check your call.
All right, I will give a persuasion check.
And I'll let you take it with advantage if you can't otherwise, because I think that's a pretty warranted call out of old Judy Claus.
All right, I've got 19 plus 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hot.
She looks at you, Scrooge, and she says, everyone's trying to keep their cool here, but I got a few theories. I mean, let's break this down, right? Legwig Moneybags is here. He's a very well-known anti-Christmas investor, so I would possibly think of himself, and of course yourself, Scrooge, but I know that you're graven for the dear Jacob Marley, so I've crossed you off my books for what it's worth to you. And then, of course, you heard me, some of you heard me in the train car. Myxx Mingle was an absolute goddamn shoo-in for the role of head toy maker. So if somebody's trying to make a push to head toy maker, then this would be the time to do it. So to me, I'm suspicious of Stella and Reggie. That's the only real motives I know on board. Of course, I want Christmas to end. I'll be honest with that to anybody, but for family reasons. And if my brother wants to continue on with Christmas, then I wish him well. And I'll have that conversation. That's a family conversation, Mr. Scrooge. And I think you can maybe appreciate that. And if he wants to keep going on Christmas, then that's his thing to do. I just wanted to be there, to be the shoulder to cry on if that's what had to happen. And I wanted to let him know that it's okay. And we can hang up the old Christmas hats, and the classes can mean something different. So when I try and solve mysteries, when I read my novellas, I'm always looking for motives. And to me, that's the motives that I see.
Judy, I have no family. I don't know love. Can you explain to me the family reasons? I don't understand.
Scrooge, let me explain to you the concept of love. So your actions presumably are purely selfish and self-motivated. Is that
As
correct?
they should be.
Right. So some other people have people where they will actually prioritize their interests and well-being ahead of their own. Does that make any sense to you?
I do have a nephew, which I guess means I have a sister. So I guess I at some point knew love.
Right. So most people would remember their family trees and actually also pay into those relationships, because what we find is when we prioritize other people and we take care of a family like my brother or like your maybe nephew, that we get those it's kind of like dividends coming back, Scrooge. You know what a dividend is, Scrooge?
Of course.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. And so when you love somebody, that's when you think about what's in their heart and not in yours, and you do what's best for them. And when you really love somebody, that's when you really do that. Does that make sense from at least a purely logical perspective, Mr. Scrooge?
Yeah.
I understand you're not capable of love, but is presuming you were, that's how it works. And so that's a family conversation. That's not, I would never end Christmas on my terms, because if Christmas continues, then that's his thing to do. But were it to end, I wanted Santa Claus to know that that's okay with me, and that's okay with the Clauses.
Yeah. All right. I really had the perception earlier that Scrooge might have had a little change of heart or something earlier when he had that big flashback and seemed like he learned something, but I guess not.
Well, sometimes sometimes it can take a few flashbacks and flash forwards to really nail that.
Increments.
Approximately, but not limited to 3.
Yeah.
It can happen.
It's 33% of the way there. I personally want to check out the workshop. We've been dancing around it. We've been talking.
Yeah, it's just like a magic door. Like if someone opens it for you, then you can get in there. It's not like the non-elves are nothing bad's gonna happen to them. Yeah,
I can open it. I think.
Judging by again, I'm not trying to stereotype people, but I would heavily assume you could open it, Phylis. I think that would be within your wheelhouse.
Based on your physical appearance. Judy, could you do us a little favor? You have some pull here as a clause. Could you try to keep everyone here in the parlor? Helpful if we don't have people running amok all up and down the train. Keep everyone where we can see them.
Okay. It looks like Jolly Nigel and the Nutcracker twins aren't in here. Is that fine in your books, or should I go round them up? Are you close?
Oh, we've between you and me, we've struck them from the list. This is really, we'd like to keep the suspects in here. I think that they're okay.
Actually, can Dusty cast a spell, which is alarm. So with this spell, it essentially set an alarm against intrusion. So I will get some sort of alert if a creature passes through like a door, for example.
Perfect. And where would you like to place that?
Yeah, Dusty is going to assume that the twins and the siblings, Jolly Nigel and Penelope, will really all be staying on their half. And so we are going up the train. I would like to put an alarm on the other side of the parlor, going back down the train, like toward Penelope, toward
right. So you're going between parlor and guest car number 2. That's right?
Correct. Yes.
Perfect. I will say right before you cast that too, Mr. Casham comes through the parlor and is just walking in the parlor now. So you've got a fine line between, in the back is Jolly Nigel, Penelope, and the Nutcracker twins. Everybody else is in the parlor forward right now.
Okay.
And so you cast that.
Okay, great. Awesome. Dusty is gonna take one of his pop tab eyes out and stick it to the side of the door. He's gonna say,
Nice.
I'll know if anybody goes through this door. Hey, everybody, appreciate your patience. We're working on this. Let's all stay in the parlor, okay? Stay in the parlor. Not that anything, bad will happen if you leave the parlor, but just for ease of investigation, why don't you all stay here, all right?
Give me a performance checks there, Dusty.
Oh, am I not convincing enough? Performance, a 16.
You feel good. You feel that authority's sort of been outsourced to this group of individuals. So everybody feels good about that.
Okay, awesome. And then Dusty's gonna go up the train through the door to, I believe, the guest room 1.
Perfect. All right, everybody following suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. You guys make your way through the second guest car, which is identical to the first one. And you make your way through that. It's empty at this time. The next door you open is to the Christmas tree car. You guys see a fully open car that is just filled with decorated Christmas trees. There's Christmas lights low hanging across the way. Again, you guys take a scan as you're moving through, and you do not see anybody in this room at this time as you guys move through this jolly location.
And just for posterity, as we have moved through guest room 1 and as we're in the Christmas tree room, can we get eyes on the break in case of emergency boxes?
100%. You guys identify the break in case of emergency boxes for each of those cars, and they are intact.
Okay.
I am going to cast Ghost. I'm going to summon the Ghost of Christmas Present to let me know, especially at the table with those 2 elves. Let me know if anything nefarious is, to have a glimpse that I might not otherwise get.
Hell yes.
Ooh.
So you're casting clairvoyance in the parlor?
Yeah, and specifically like focused on their table, like Stella and Reggie.
Stella and Reggie, perfect.
Mm.
Alrighty.
That's awesome.
Ebeneezer Scrooge, you are
Powerful.
you are Cousin Price.
3 ghosts. Yeah.
You guys are moving through. Ebeneezer Scrooge, you are sort of pulling up the rear. And as you're sort of lost in this Christmas tree, all of the Christmas tree.
Oh no.
Oh, he's become pixelated.
Oh no.
Give him a second. He's
The ghost.
He's transformed.
Yeah, he's him.
I'm ghosting out. I'm ghosting out.
Right. You folks, as you're walking, you turn back and you see Ebeneezer Scrooge, eyes roll back, just start to shake, and he just falls forward and just forehead on the floorboards. You see him, looks like he's having a Christmas spirit interaction. You assume that it's best to let it run its course, and you may continue as you proceed.
Dusty's going to give him a comforting pat on the back with his stick hand.
Yeah, you see him just twitching every now and then and going, spirit. So he seems to be enthralled with the Ghost of Christmas Present right now, which we will elaborate upon at a later time. What would the party like to do?
So let's leave him here in among the Christmas trees. And Scroogey, you'll keep an eye out for us, right? Okay, he's on it. He's got watch.
Twitch.
I say we press onward into the workshop.
Perfect.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And I do need an elf to
I am
Scrooge.
changed and diminished. I am much diminished by my ghostly encounters.
Scrooge, you're
Oh my God.
You've been foaming at the mouth a little bit.
You see him, as you
That's
guys are
brought
going,
him back.
he pops his head up and shouts that out. And Scrooge, you think back to what happened from your perspective. So from their perspective, it looked like you were walking forward. You slipped, you hit the ground forehead first, and in a matter of seconds, came back to the party. But from your perspective, as you were walking through the Christmas trees, you see the Christmas lights go out, and the light from outside of the train car go out as well. And this warm light comes from the car behind you. And you hear, "Come in! I know me better, lad."
I go to the spirit.
You go towards this and you see this large, festive-looking dwarf adorned in vegetables worked into his very beard. He looks at you and he says, "Scrooge, I'm the spirit of what's happening right now. I'm the spirit of when the turkey's just done, eh? I'm the spirit of when you just, that first little sting when you get into the bath, oh, eh?
Oh, spirit, be merciful, but show me what's happening in that train car."
We'll get to that, Scrooge, but the present is everywhere. It's always happening. I'll show you something else first, something you might not want to look upon, eh? and you see he grabs your shoulders and spins you around, and you see Tiny Tim sick at the table. There's so much magical healing in this world. He does not need to hurt like this.
That poor little boy.
If only his old pa, Bob Cratchit, had a few gold pieces to his name, eh, Scrooge?
And yet, if only Cratchit worked just a little harder, I feel like he could just do a little better.
You see Bob Cratchit come through the door. Sorry, was just putting in another 18-hour shift. They gave us discount trumpets one last time, and he comes and brings it as everyone gathers around. And look here, Scrooge! And he turns it from your shoulders, and you turn around again, and you see this festive feast going on through the windows. They're talking shit about you in there, Scrooge.
Oh.
I assume.
About me?
About you. I don't
Oh,
actually
Scrooge.
know that, but most of these windows here, they'd be talking shit about you.
Oh, Spirit, say it's not true.
You see the spirit is aging in front of you. All these festive Christmas parties, oh, aye, they're real nice, but they all talk smack about Scrooge. Just because you got a raw deal. What?
I just really wanted more of the train info, Spirit. Not so much of the, personal.
Oh, he's saying how that looks, there, Scrooge. You got to go on the journey, eh? It's all about the steps along the way. Crack that heart open, Scrooge. This is what's happening right now, eh? Stay present with me, lad.
Oh, horrible to see.
Fine, let's look at the train. Which car do you want to look at?
In the parlor, please.
Okay, let's look away from all the sickness in the world and all the people who think that you should be more generous. We're going to look at the train now. And you go to the parlor. And what are you specifically wanting to use clairvoyance for?
I just wanted to kind of overhear any conversations that were happening, especially with those two elves.
Phenomenal. So he brings you here, this deeply aging spirit now. Here's the parlor car, as it is right now. Oh, look at the elves. And you see Stella and Reggie are having a conversation. With clairvoyance, you can either see or you can hear. Which one do you want to do? You can change it around.
Hear, probably.
Nice.
Hear feels good. Yeah.
In this sort of ethereal state, the spirit brings you closer to them, and you hear Reggie just say, "If I can take a shot at Head Toymaker, I'm going to do it." And you hear Stella go, "I'm telling you now, we have to do this together. We have to do this together. Just come to terms with that." And you see Reggie, or you hear Reggie sort of get up. Let's talk about this in another area, maybe. And you see them move, and Dusty, as Ebenezer's still writhing on the ground, you hear the alarm go off as they move to the south of the train.
No!
All right, Scrooge, I'll leave this memory with you as you see fit. You can revisit it. But just because you got a raw deal with Father Christmas, lad, doesn't mean you need to have a raw deal with the world, eh? Change your ways.
Spirit, I want to, and yet not quite enough.
All right, well, there's a guy for that, so I'll let you go. And he just puts a hand on your forehead and pushes you back. You feel yourself come up from the floorboards. Give me a Constitution DC 14 check, please.
I fail. 9 plus 2, so I think that's a fail.
That is a fail. 11 is going to fail. DC 14. You take a point of exhaustion as this ghostly visit was a little more jarring than the last, but you do continue to have clairvoyance on the parlor, and you all see Scrooge shock and jolt awake.
What does exhaustion mean?
So exhaustion means that you are going to be minus 5 feet of speed, and all of your D20 rolls are a subtractive 2.
Man, that was not worth it.
What did you learn? Anything helpful?
No, just that the nasty little elf with the glasses said that he wanted to take a shot at the head toy maker or at being head toy maker, but it sounded suspicious, and then they left the car.
I already knew that they left the car. That was my thing.
So
it sounded like it was a complete waste of time.
But I grew as a person.
Clairvoyance
Do you feel changed?
Clairvoyance is also available to you if you want to pop back in. That runs for I think the next hour. So you're welcome to revisit the parlor with sight or sound whenever you need. And the party is returned with a small gash on Ebeneezer Scrooge's forehead.
Oh.
Did anything else happen while I was gone? Sorry, I was gone so long.
It was mere seconds, Ebeneezer. Nothing to worry about.
Watching you writhe around a little.
Yeah, you looked kind of. It was a little. It was embarrassing for you, I would say. But, but
You look bad.
Yeah, it looked pretty bad. Can we get one of the elves in here? Open up this door. I'm a little scared to go into the workshop myself as a snowman.
Phylis?
As a previous toy maker, I got this.
And how do I open the door? Just wave my hand in front of it?
Yeah, Phylis, you go and you see this door in front of you that's handleless. But as you bring your as you bring your hand close to the door, you see a little bit of glitter as a doorknob appears for your hand only. And you grab it and turn it and open the door, and you see this brilliant train car sized workshop with Vince Daynor sitting at the back, and he's just at attention, and he turns. Oh, you're not toy makers.
Ex-toy maker, get it right.
He kind of squints at you. Phylis Valentine.
I see my reputation could possibly precede me.
Sure does. You took the most smoke breaks on the floor over a 10-minute period. We don't forget that quickly.
Yeah, I was never really into my work. That's how I ended up picking up the habit.
Well, come on in. I can show you around the place. And Phylis, as you come in, and the rest of you are welcome to come in as well, you turn and you see that the emergency candy cane is broken and the candy cane is gone. Yeah, come on in. I mean, it's what you would have known at Father Christmas's workshop, but then a little bit smaller, just on the go, if you will.
Did you happen to have eyes on the workshop when things were going down, or have you seen who could possibly have broken this case over here?
Oh my God, it's broken, isn't it?
It most certainly is.
Well, I didn't know that. That's not good. I can get and bring another one, though. It's not that big of a deal unless that has something to do with the larger story going on here.
You didn't know it was broken? This is your workshop. You didn't keep eyes on this thing? It says break in case of emergency. You'd think there would have been an emergency.
I did the safety check this morning, and everything was fine, and it was there this morning, and not an issue at all. So I don't know when it was broken or who took it.
Can we get an insight and see?
Yeah.
Absolutely, Phylis. Want to go roll that out?
Let's see. 13.
You feel good about him. He's just sort of doing his job. There's been a sort of a level of incompetence here on this train for sure, but you feel good about that specific answer.
Go ahead, Phylis.
Oh well.
How are you feeling about please, Stella and Reggie? Have they been back here at all?
Yeah, I gave them both the tour of the workshop, so they both came through here. They didn't use it at all, but they came in. They want to see what it's all about, get their hands ready so that they could hit the ground running with Father Christmas once we get to the workshop. So both of them have been through. Cindy Bam came through to see what this was all about, and I guess that was it. That's all who's been back, and then of course Casham.
Cindy Bam.
Cindy's a liar.
Yeah, she's not a toy maker. Why was she back here?
I think she was just poking around. It seemed harmless. I was working with Reggie at the moment, showing him some things, and then she popped in. I told her what was going on here, and she left. Didn't think much of it.
And were you in the workshop all day? Anytime anybody came through, you were here and you had eyes on them?
Except for I excused myself for 10 minutes when I was in the parlor room with everybody else. And other than that, I've been in the workshop.
Did you go ahead? Oh, did you see anything when you were in the parlor room? Perhaps I know we really haven't gotten the chance to talk, so I would appreciate if you could, give us your insight of what's really going on.
Well, I was mostly minding my own business. Filled up on the eggnog. I was standing by the door, just ready to go back to the workshop if I needed to. Had a few conversations with Reggie and Stella. And some other people, and that was it. It's pretty easy going.
Can I ask? You were standing by the door, you said. Did anybody pass you while you were in the party, coming from higher up the train?
From this car here, from this side?
From this far into the parlor.
No, I would have been last man in. I was showing, like I said, I was showing Reggie some stuff. Sydney comes in quickly, and then she left. Reggie and I go as well. I would have been sort of last man coming. And then I get, obviously, Casham went to drive the train over the drift.
Well, Vince, where were you when the lights went out, when the interdimensional jump happened?
I was in the parlor with everybody else.
Oh, okay, so you know that Myxx is dead.
Yeah, I know Myxx is dead. That's tragic.
Okay, I feel like we all sort of glossed over it. I wasn't sure.
Wasn't clear what you knew.
Yeah, no. I was just trying to be helpful. I know that Myxx Mingle has died.
Were you intoxicated on eggnog? It sounds like you were slacking at your work.
Give an intimidation check, Scrooge.
So I can do -2 for everything?
Yeah, everything.
I think it's like 7 + 5, so it's at 10.
Excellent. He takes a little bit of offense to that, but he answers honestly. I've had a few. It's I didn't think I'd have a big role or that someone would get killed on board, so I wasn't too worried about it. I mean, I can handle being a workshop assistant on a few eggnogs. Trust me.
I have a question. What is Vince wearing? What is his appearance?
Very traditional, very traditional holiday garb, as presented in his headshot. He's got the full elf hat on, a green and red sweater. He's literally dressed as a floor worker.
All right, so that's presumably his uniform that Judy was referring to earlier.
Do you like being a toy train elf? I know some people seem very disparaging, and I think that is just absolutely ridiculous. So just, I was curious if you hold hostility towards other elves or the concept of toys. You're doing a great job. I don't think you are, but this is a safe place if you are.
I'm sorry, people were disparaging me, Vince, personally?
No. Just like the concept of a train elf. Someone was, and that person was Cindy. So if you know anything about Cindy, I feel like maybe, I don't know, we should know, because we really disagreed with it. But
I think it was Judy. Actually, maybe a couple people have been disrespectful toward you.
It's uncountable, the amount, I would say.
So just some conceptual, uncountable, disparaging comments floating around about me. Listen, I know that. He kind of looks at Gorwin. I know that there's different ways to go about life as an elf. That's not lost on me, but I do my part. I like it here. I think it's fine. I think it's fun.
Can I put my arm around him and I say, listen, I recently had an enlightening experience, and I see how an employee might resent their employer so much that they would wreak destruction on that employer. Is that you? Is that you?
Give me a persuasion check, Scrooge, and I'll let you take that with advantage.
66% there, baby.
So close.
Together. This is almost a human.
Almost a man before us.
Let's see, 14 plus 5, so that's 17.
Huge. Scrooge, you feel this employer, he nestles into this employer-employee relationship that he knows, and he feels that from you, and he feels comfort in that, and he looks around the room and goes, okay, I've been holding this, so I'll come clean. Lightweight Moneybags was in here as well. He paid me 10,000 gold pieces to get smuggled onto this train. And I know that he don't think that he has that good of hopes about what Christmas looks like. I know that he had a plan to maybe stop Christmas, but 10,000 gold pieces. It's 10,000 gold pieces, and I assumed that Father Christmas would be able to recover, and I'm sorry.
Sorry enough you would kill.
I don't want
a little candy cane dagger.
I would not kill. I would have no interest in Myxx Mingle going down. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not who I am. Absolutely not. I like 10,000 gold pieces. I think many of you tries to get some off Scrooge. Many of you might like that as well. But I didn't think that this would happen.
So Legwig was in here, so he would have had access to the candy cane.
But he did tell us this already, right? Like,
Well, right, but that doesn't exonerate him. The fact that he explained that he
How did Ledwig get in here?
he was smuggled.
I let
was
him in here for 10,000 gold.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
He's sorry staying here with me.
Cindy did tell us that she did not come in here, right?
Dusty's gonna turn to Ebeneezer and say, Ebeneezer, you still got eyes on the parlor? I'm curious what Cindy Bam's doing now.
Yes, let's take a quick glimpse back to the parlor.
Oh, don't you all obsessed with the present again, eh?
Oh no, God, spirit, no.
You see, he pulls you in. And Scrooge, you see Cindy Bam sitting at this, and then she also gets up and leaves and goes south to guest car number 2. You hear a ding, and you see Judy Claus is just sitting at the bar. He has picked the wrong person to do watch. He's just sitting at the bar knitting. Legwig Moneybags is sitting still. But the other 3 are now south of that.
Here's what I think. I think either our suspect is one of the 2 toy makers who left the room, or we're looking at Cindy, who's walking toward the only other 2 people who could save Christmas at this point. I think we got to get our butts back to guest room 2 and make sure that everybody's safe down there. All right.
I'm also thinking that Cindy's the only one who's really like proficient with weapons.
Cindy is a big game hunter. If she can bring down an abominable snowman,
No more big game than Myxx.
Exactly.
She knows
10
her way
seconds in the
around.
dark.
anything.
That's nothing to her.
Rival only to me.
You guys see?
Yeah, I did never feel like we fully cleared you, actually.
Let us be clear. There are suspects in the room still. Yeah.
You seem especially proficient with candy cane murder, specifically. Can I just ask one more question? So, Gorwin pulled the candy cane out of Penelope. Do we have that with us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think so.
Here's what I think. I think we go down to guest room 2. I think we see what's what, make sure everybody's safe, and then whip out that candy cane and see who starts sweating. That'll give us our suspect.
Okay.
Good idea, Puddle.
Dusty's Vince, you got any ice back here? Getting a little hot.
You guys are heading back to guest room number 2?
Yeah, but before I have something I want to do right before we walk in the door there. You may have guessed what it is.
You guys move through on a mission through the Christmas tree car, through guest room number 1 as well. And as you get to the parlor, you hear from the cars yet unknown, you hear, "Ah!"
That doesn't sound good.
It does not sound good.
Run towards that, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are going into guest room 2?
About to, but before we do, I summon the ghost of Christmas future to find out what's going to happen when we walk into guest room 2.
Whoa!
That's crazy.
You guys go to open the door to guest room number 2, and Scrooge, you're on the door, and as you do, smoke pours into this room. And you kind of take a step back and look around, and everybody else is frozen in place. And you see this knight on a reindeer come through into the car with smoke pouring out of the orifices of its armor. And it gets off its steed and puts a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, horrible spirit, are you here for me?
He just gestures towards the guest car. You see the train sort of turns into darkness around you, and you see people from your past start to pop up. People going, "Good riddance, Ebeneezer. Not gone one day too late, I say."
No.
And the person go, "Easily the least generous person that I've ever met." That's Judy Claus. Then you see, you hear someone go, "Maybe if he did something memorable, like solve the murder on the Holiday Express, but he just kept choosing to be selfish." And these apparitions bring you to your own tombstone.
Ghost, surely this is not a future that must be. Surely there is a chance for me to change what these visions you show me.
Yep, I'm the ghost of things that might be, not the ghost of things that are.
Thank you for the clarification. Thank you, Ghost.
You, I bestow upon you an opportunity to change your fate, eh? One chance, one question that you may ask me. I shall answer truthfully, but choose wisely, Ebeneezer Scrooge, eh?
Can it be like who killed someone? That's the past, I guess. What is going to happen?
It can be about the events that are ahead, eh? So if you talk about a course of action, then you can technically ask about that if you'd like to.
When we run into this guest room number 2, what is going to greet us there?
When you run into guest
Is that a good question? Because I feel like there's a lot of wiggle room if you really wanted to interpret it.
It's a bit of wiggle room.
We're seeing your eyes roll back. Like we don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
he's just hand on doorknob, just shaking.
I hate when he does this. Why does he keep doing
This
that?
guy again.
When you go into this next room, you're going to find, not in this room technically, but I'll give it to you, eh? You're gonna see Stella Speck hanging on for dear life outside by the Christmas lights. And you're gonna find Cindy Bam, and you're gonna find Reggie Cobacraft in this car. One more attempted murder, but it might not happen.
That was very helpful. Thank you, Spirit. We can eliminate one person from the roster.
That elimination might happen without your say-so, and then you let go of the doorknob and return to the present. Give me a DC 20 Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, God.
This old man.
Not even close. Yeah.
If there's ways that the party can help, you're welcome to help.
Phyllis
I
was
was going to say, can I bardically inspire him?
Yeah, you can do that.
May not be worth your inspiration. It's so far off. It's like 6 plus 2 minus 2 is 6.
No, but you
not worth the bardic.
Leave me.
The old man fall.
Yeah. Scrooge falls to his knees. You do take another point of exhaustion, so your speed is reduced by another 5 feet, and your rolls are now -4, not -2. But you have this ghostly knowledge with you.
Friends, and I relay, et cetera, which is what they all just witnessed, or what I just witnessed to them.
So you basically just learned exactly what we're going to see?
Yes, exactly. We can prepare accordingly. And it seems like Stella is probably not the murderer, so we can narrow it down to Reggie and Cindy, which we probably already had kind of done in our heads. But I grew.
Do you understand the concept of love, Ebeneezer?
Yes. I love Santa. I love Christmas. I want to save Christmas.
Okay. That was fast.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah.
You said she's crossed off the list. Why?
She's hanging out the window and is about to be murdered herself. We should probably stop talking.
Stop talking. Yeah.
We shouldn't have stopped and saw it. We could have just walked in. Let's go. Yeah, Dusty's gonna blow open the door and let's go into guest room 2.
You guys walk in and you come to the edge and you guys look through the peak between the cars and you see that Stella is just holding on to a string of Christmas lights along the side. You see it starting to fray and spread, just screaming, "Please help me, help me!"
Oh, I'm gonna cast my cantrip mending on the fraying Christmas lights first of all. So,
Yeah, Gorwin, you cast mending. You buy yourself some more time as this string of Christmas lights look like it will hold.
Can we try and pull her back in?
yeah. Let's try to pull it
Let's
back.
save her real quick.
Yeah, whoever wants to go ahead and give me a strength check.
Not I.
Not me.
Wait, I feel like Mindy.
Mindy, yeah.
Mindy.
Our
Okay.
tank.
I'll pull out my candy cane and say, "Hold on," and I have a 17.
Nice.
Huge.
Nice.
Mindy, you pull out your candy cane. You're able to sort of rope it and lasso in, and piece by piece, you bring her up from the snow tide, and you pull Spec up and grab her by the shoulders. Oh my God! Thank you.
Yes,
What happened?
candy canes have gotten a bad rap today, but they can also save as well as kill in a violent, horrible way and be used as weapons. And that's the lesson we should all take today. Who did this to you? What happened?
I was standing not on this platform, but on the platform between guest and stable, talking with Reggie. I turn my back and look out, and next thing I feel this force come over me. I launch off the side of the train, grab on if I can to the Christmas lights, and just barely hold on.
So Cindy,
That
What is
force
it,
will
Cindy,
come
just
from Reddy's
standing
direction.
Yeah,
we look at
I-
Cindy. What's she saying? What's she got to say for
Yeah,
herself?
what
now,
does Cindy
now
say?
that we've narrowed it down to 2 people, can I cast Zone of Truth on them?
Oh, or that, yeah.
go for it.
Okay. I cast Zone of Truth.
You guys see the party's standing. You guys come into the guest room, and you hear the small chatter of Pierre and Mary, who are also now speaking truthfully. And
You're
you've
like,
got
all right, which one of you did it?
There you go. That's me casting it.
They're in there? Oh.
you see Reggie Cobacraft and Cindy Bam both sort of standing next to each other. Did what? Says Cindy.
Do you actually not know what we're talking about? We all saw. I think you have to tell me the truth.
Unless you rolled against your charisma or whatever.
I didn't touch Stella, says Cindy. And Reggie says, I didn't touch Stella either.
Touch is
Did either of you touch Myxx in an aggressive, murderous
Plug
way?
Candy cane. Plug
Yeah,
Candy
plug.
cane.
Well, which one of you grabbed this?
They pull out the candy cane.
Which one of you broke out the emergency candy cane? This is the murder weapon. We know it is.
You see their eyes go back to one another. And Reggie says, I did not touch that. And Cindy Bam turns and runs.
Okay.
I'm gonna use command on
let's
my
go.
Hell
previous
yeah.
friend.
What do you want to have happen?
I'm gonna yell, "Halt!"
It's a save from her, I believe, right?
It is sorry, I don't know how I can tell that actually.
So
On
in
the-
your D&D Beyond sheet, it'll give you a DC next to the spell.
Oh,
And that's-
wisdom 12.
see Cindy Bam stops and slows for 1 second, puts her hand out, and then rips the door down and keeps running.
Shoot. Oh, it's not good.
Let's chase after her.
Chase
Let's
her.
chase
we
her.
gotta
Let's
run.
chase
Chase her, Reggie goes, chase her, please. Excellent.
I know she did.
So we'll run.
Yeah, let's run. Let's
Mindy
run.
takes off.
You guys come
After.
down through the stable car. You take a swoop. You see Jolly Nigel there in a rush, just having Penelope up on the radio, and you go back and you get to the door of the last car, the meat locker.
Oh, jeez. Is it locked or is it just
You go up, you put a hand on it, and you feel the sensation of force behind it, and you hear Cindy go, "Stay away from me."
So is it locked? Sorry.
It's not locked, but it seems
By
like she's
magic,
holding
or-
against it. It's not locked.
Well, I'm asking because I have a cantrip thaumaturgy that lets me instantaneously cause an unlocked door to fly open. So that's why I was asking if it was locked.
Huge. Cindy's gonna make a strength
Yeah,
saving
I'm
throw
gonna do
because
that.
she is trying to close this. So she's gonna see if she can hold this door closed. Gorwin, you put your hand up onto this door. It flies open and sends Cindy Bam back rolling on the ice to the edge of it. And she looks up at you. She pulls out a small dagger. Now, easy. I've heard lots of good anti-Christmas sentiments from lots of people here. I think that we can talk our way through this.
No, we love Christmas.
There's been a lot of changes of heart.
Yeah,
She looks.
If he could grow, you could grow too.
She looks at Gorwin. I was a lot like you. Christmas was a bad thing in my home. Not only did it tear elven families apart, but year after year, coal. This inherent judgment, this endless worship. It's not good for anybody Canceling Christmas is the way to restore all of our souls.
Cindy, I don't disagree with you.
Thank you.
No, I do disagree with you on
Come
something.
stand on my side. We can take them.
I came here trying to get a word in with Father Christmas, trying to get him to reckon with what he's done, reckon to what he's done with us elves. But murdering a random toy maker? That's not the way that you do this. That's not the right way. You're supposed to bring justice, not bring about more pain and suffering.
Not to be that person, Cindy, but don't you usually get coal because you're a bad girl?
You're not looking at the larger structure. You're not looking at this disgusting false prophet that's led everybody astray and decided that his metrics of judgment are what matter most. I refute that. There is no good kids. There is no good Christmas. Sorry, Scrooge. There's nothing like that. This is a lie that we were told to rip our families apart, and it must end in violence.
Oh.
So
I
we're
don't know
good?
how I feel about
I'm processing my character's role-playing
You
goals
want to
right now. In
put
real
yourself
time.
in?
I try to give her a hug.
This doesn't have to end super violent.
Scrooge, you're moving in for a hug? Cautiously, presumably?
Cautiously, arms open.
This is so stupid.
She seems
So
cagey.
weak.
What is this?
And then I cast
What
Toll
is
of the
this
Dead.
selfish act?
Yeah.
What do you cast, sorry?
Dead? Oh,
Toll of the Dead, which is my cantrip that a single bell chimes. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage as they consider their own mortality.
Oh,
baby.
Oh,
All right.
we're
That's a
choosing
save for
violence.
Oh, sorry, I chose but it's loving violence. Remember your mortality.
Violence.
Toll of the Dead doesn't sound like you've learned about love.
No, remember, it's what inspired me.
It's Toll of the Redeemed.
Yeah.
On a 2, Cindy Bam is going to fail this. Go ahead and roll some damage, Scrooge.
Okay, D8. Here it is. 2 damage.
Oh.
Huge.
She's
All right.
not reckoning that much with her mortality.
Everybody go ahead and roll me initiative, please and thanks.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Very bad. Very bad. 0.
That was a crazy way to enter a battle. An old man trying to hug.
And you're right up on her, too.
Yeah. Actually, I think 0 plus 1, so I'm at 1.
Oh, my God. I got a 17.
Jeez.
How would you get a 0, Steven?
4 minus 4 plus 1.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
So with Ebeneezer Scrooge's first authentic attempt at love, he deals 2 damage to Cindy, and we fall into turn order as you see her reach for her weapons. Turn order, we've got Phylis with a 17, Dusty with a 16, we've got Mindy with a 15, Cindy with an 11, Gorwin with a 3, and Ebeneezer Scrooge bringing up the carriage. The caboose of this train with a low score. Phylis, falls to you. She looks cagey. She went on a pretty violent rant. If you want to use your action to try and calm her down, you're welcome to do that. It's going to be a full action or whatever you'd like to do.
I'll let everyone else try to handle that. I'll do my support duties, and I'll start things off by using a bonus action first to do my mantle of inspiration as a glamour bard. I like to skin that as opening up a pack of Marlboros and putting a cigarette in.
Yeah.
I mean, like, oh, here we go. And I'm going to roll a D6 for a 5. And everybody gets, I believe, 5 temporary HP. And they can use their reactions to move their movement speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So Scrooge, since you are right next to her, you can move away
without her getting the opportunity to attack
right.
you.
And you frontliners can move in if you would like to.
Brilliant.
Love that.
Phylis, anything else?
So that was my bonus action, and for my regular action, I think I will. Actually, no, I'll just do that. I'll do that.
Brilliant. Dusty, falls to you.
Okay. And Does Cindy see? I mean, has she been provoked to violence? Like, does can I just give a quick assessment? Is she going to try to attack us?
Yeah, Scrooge dealt damage, and so it seems that she is gearing up to attack you lot.
Awesome. Okay, so so Dusty is gonna take a look at her, and he's gonna go, "Oh no, you don't!" And he is gonna cast Entangle, which is a spell that will attempt to kind of like trap her on the ground. So that is, let's see. It is a 20-foot square. Damn, that's probably the whole room, no?
That's absolutely the whole car, yeah.
And we're doing it. Everybody get comfy where you are. Dusty Entangle, which by the way, looks like Dusty's spindly arms swoop into his body, travel down his snowy self, and then burst up from the ground.
Amazing.
And everybody in a 20-foot square centered on Cindy must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
So I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna give you guys 30 by 20. So it's gonna be, if everyone else is staying at the door, you're gonna be safe from this. If it's centered on her, she sort of backed herself into the car. So it's gonna be Scrooge and Cindy making this save.
Sorry, Scrooge.
That's not gonna work. Actually, 12, which is better than I thought. 17 minus 5.
Okay.
Minus 4, minus 1 for strength.
So what's the final? Sorry,
12.
what's the final?
12.
Okay, Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 12. So he meets it, beats it, right?
Meets it, beats it. Yeah, you save Scrooge.
Okay, so yeah, you're not restrained.
Cindy Bam on a natural 20 just crushes these twigs under her boots.
Ow, God. That's my arm, Cindy. And I will say, okay, not restrained, not a problem. This is still difficult terrain. So
okay.
For what that is worth, which feels like not much. And that is what Dusty has done. Let me just see if I have any like bonus actions that are helpful to me. Nope. That's it. Sorry, guys. I really thought that'd be more helpful.
All right. Mindy, falls to you.
Okay, I'm going to walk into the room. As I'm walking, I'm pulling out my little candy cane spear. Give me a good lick just to sharpen it up. And I say, "Oh, Cindy, Cindy, Cindy. I'm a friend of the animals of the forest, and I don't appreciate all your hunting. And a candy cane again will be used as a weapon." And I take a jab at her with my candy cane. Okay, I rolled a 6. I'm trying to see if I have something that lets me re-roll. Oh, I'm going to use one of my luck points. So I'm going to spend one of those and get advantage on the roll. So I'm going to roll again, right?
Great time for it.
A 9. What? Oh, plus 4, 13.
That will miss. As you go and lunge your candy cane in, and she grabs your hand and she says, "I'm not a hunter, and my name's not Cindy." She pushes you back.
Person.
What's your name?
You are not getting into that now. I'll take you all.
Crazy you have that bear skin. What, you buy that? That's even worse. He's hunted. I'll burn the action surge, try to attack again.
All right, make it so. Other swing.
Come on. Oh, a 15.
A 15 will just hit this lady.
5.
Excellent. You do a steamy 5 damage as you thrust the candy cane back into her and draw some blood. Every bit counts. Anything else, Mindy?
I maybe no. I'll maybe like back away a little bit, but I'm still right there.
You see Cindy take a step back and look around. No, you're all too deep into it. Even recently brainwashed by this madness, looking right at Scrooge. It's too dangerous to be left alone. I will succeed. and she summons this big blast of lightning, which we all know is the exact opposite of Christmas, and blast it out. I'm going to get everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw, please, and thank you.
Oh no.
The back card lights up.
Lightning is the opposite of Christmas? Is that what you said?
Where did City Bam?
Oh, I got a 20.
Oh
Even
my
does
God.
that affect, like, does my -4 + 1? This is my third natural 20. I feel like people are not going to believe that I've gotten 3 natural 20s in this session. Should I re-roll that just for, like, you know?
I'm skeptical. I'm pretty
Credibility?
skeptical.
I
Are
have
you?
faith.
Oh, that's a roll.
That's the
Roll,
magic
roll.
of Christmas.
That's the rules.
That's
Those are the rules.
Yeah.
past, present, and future all coming in.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Yes, he's a new man.
Okay.
You can absolutely keep it. You no modifiers because it's a critical success. So a 20 passes. Was there
That's a sad 8 from Dusty the Snowman.
okay?
11 from Mindy.
Okay.
What is it that we need to pass?
You're looking at DC 12.
Okay, I rolled an 11, but I would like to use my Fortune of the Many feature for my species and add +3 to that.
Amazing. Make it so.
14.
Nice. I
Fortunate.
have rolled a 2.
Yeah, it's promising.
So anybody who has rolled an 11 or under, this lightning screams through, cracks the ice that you're standing on in the car, and whips out into the wind. You're going to take a steamy 19 points of lightning damage.
Oh my
on fail.
gosh.
Damn. Hey, remember you guys have it's actually 5
extra, right?
Yeah, 5 extra points.
5 times 2, so it's actually 10. I
Oh,
believe is from the mantle.
Oh, amazing.
Let me make
You
sure.
10 temporary
Each of these
HP?
creatures gains temporary HP equal to 2 times the number you rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die. So you have 10 temporary HP.
Sweet.
Huge.
And then we took 19 of damage. Those of us who failed the check.
Yes, those of you who passed took a 9 points of damage. I'll give you it in your favor. As Cindy just roasts you folks like a fine Christmas turkey.
Wow.
And that is your turn. I warned you. Leave it alone. Trust me, the world will be better without Christmas. Gorwin, falls to you.
That's not good.
Okay. I am going to cast Compelled Duel on her, which is a Wisdom 12 save that she needs to have. And just to
Amazing.
tell everyone else, well, I guess, yeah, we'll see if she fails.
What's the DC on that, Gorwin?
12.
She's going to fail.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so what Compelled Duel is that on a failed save, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than me, and she can't willingly move to a space more than 30 feet away from me.
Amazing.
So now she's focused on me because I'm gonna try to talk
Gorwin, what
to
do you-
her. I don't know.
what do you
Can I sort of say
to-
something? Yeah.
Yeah, what do you say to explain this spell to her?
Oh God, this troubled child. I'm gonna say,
I-
Cindy, I understand where you're coming from, but killing random elves, random toy makers, that's not gonna stop the larger system of Christmas. That's not gonna stop our fellow elves from going further and further away from elven tradition. And you're not even acting in the way that our elven gods would approve of, randomly hurting people and throwing lightning out of your hands.
Okay, I
hurt
was
a bunch of people,
attacked.
including an old
I was
man.
attacked in this car. And I
You were
assure
hugged.
you, I assure you that with Myxx Mingle gone, and if I could have gotten Stella off as well, there's no chance that Christmas would run. And I guarantee that this is better. The elves that will be saved, the children that will not have to go through this psychological apparatus that is Christmas will be worth it. Ebeneezer Scrooge, dare I ask what you would like to do?
So am I right next to her still?
She's sort of now just like you're still standing next to her, but she's kind of brushed you out of the way as Cindy's now got Gorwin squarely in her sights.
Does anyone need hit points? Like, because I have can I ask? Is that that feels like a non-role play question? Like, can I
That's
ask
fine.
that? Like,
yeah.
yeah. Does anyone need hit points? Like temporary hit points?
Ouch!
Yeah. All
We
right.
all do,
Okay.
but-
I feel like Gorwin is probably in the most dire need since
Well, I can heal as well, though, so
Oh.
it's up to you.
So and Misty Step is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Well, actually, yeah, heal me because she's gonna be targeting me.
well, right, yeah. So I like Misty Step like away from towards like behind Gorwin. And then like because of my like Christmas spirit and also because of my like pact with Santa Claus, you can get like I can make it like a rejuvenating Misty Step to someone within my see Misty Step, refreshing step. Immediately after you teleport, you or one creature you can see within 10 feet gains 1d10 temporary hit points. So I will do that
Huge.
for Gorwin. And
Do
then I
you
can
roll
still
or I
attack,
roll?
right? Yeah, I think you roll, or I don't know. What do you get? Oh, sorry.
Either or, whichever one he wants to roll. It's fine by me for the health. And then that's right, Scrooge. You would still get your action because it's a bonus action.
All right. So you can roll Gorwin if you want.
Okay, let me roll.
So we see
Oh,
Scrooge
I didn't
disappear, appear behind Gorwin as the cheer of all three Christmas ghosts echoes out behind him as changed man. Gorwin, what did you get there?
It was a D10, right? Awesome. I rolled a 1.
Happy to help. Every little bit. And then I shoot my Eldritch Blast, which is, I imagine, as a Christmas blast. You know, it's like red and green lights of energy.
Yeah.
Right at Sydney.
Make it so.
All right. So it's
So it's a D20 to hit.
so +5 -4, so 8, 9. So I guess it's 9. I'm assuming it's not a hit.
Eldritch Blast is going to go wide.
No. And that's it for me.
Great turn, Scrooge. Phyllis, back up to you.
All right. With the back half of this possible end range of this square that I want to create, I want to cast Fairy Fire relatively concentrated on Cindy here, if that's possible.
Okay. Yeah, make it so.
Okay, so she needs to make a Dex save 13.
She's going to pass out with a natural 20.
Wow.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Who is this
Wow,
lady?
she's strong.
Yeah, she's crushing it right now. Okay, well then with my bonus action, Mindy goes after me, right?
Dusty goes right after you then, Mindy.
Okay. Are you guys Marshall? Like you guys have high to hits, or which one of you has a higher hit chance? I can't.
Between me and who?
Between you and Mindy.
I'll be trying to shoot her with a bow and arrow. That's all I'll say. Not to reveal my next move, but
I have a like +4 hit.
Okay.
I got a
All
+6. I got a +6.
Okay. All right. So then with my bonus action, I'll use what's called a Fey Gift as a help action, and I'll be looking at Dusty. I'll be like, "Hey, you think you could hit her?" And then I'm gonna give her what's called Fey Gift Spite. And if Dusty lands a hit on Cindy, Cindy gets disadvantage on her next attack roll.
Ooh, I think I can hit her.
All right. And then I will end my turn.
Dusty falls to you.
Okay, great. So I am going to first use my bonus action to cast a spell called Hunter's Mark on Cindy, which will allow me to deal her extra damage if I hit her. Then I'm going to try to hit her. And Dusty's going to pull out his longbow, which is a like the D&D equivalent of a like front bumper of a car that's been twisted into a bow, like a string, and then a really like shitty stick is his arrow. It's everything is just so shitty, but he's pretty adept with it. Okay, that is an 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit, Cindy Bam.
Nice.
Okay, fabulous. So that is going to be rats. That is going to be 3, 4, 5 damage on just the bow.
Oh yeah.
Plus an additional 1d6 from Hunter's Mark. So 5 plus 2 is 7 points of damage on Cindy. You think you can hit me? You think you got bows? I got bows. He's just gonna try to smack her in the shoulder.
She's just hyper focused on Gorwin, and you do indeed pay her with an arrow, but she's just about to make her march towards Gorwin, doesn't even phase her. Your turn, Dusty?
I feel like I deserved a little bit more attention for that. But that's okay. That is Dusty's turn. He's having to pass it off.
Mindy, what do you have for us?
All right, I'm taking another swing at her with my spear.
Make it so.
So I'm walking up. I'm like, I'll get you again. And let's go. It's only 11.
11 is gonna miss.
Okay.
Sword drawn now, and she brushes that aside with ease.
Okay, I'm going to. I don't know if this is a bonus action or I'm going to try to like toss something to someone else. Is that like a bonus action?
I'll let you do it. What are you trying to toss?
I pull out my yellow gumdrop and I'm like, I don't really know where everyone is across the room, but maybe like Dusty's on one side and I'm on one side. And I'm like, Dusty, this gumdrop makes you invincible. Eat it, okay? And I like.
It seems like you could eat that. Do you want to eat it? I don't usually consume the edible foods.
I'm tossing. I'm like, oh no, and I like kind of whip it, and so it doesn't like go sailing. It like kind of like it like kind of fumbles through the air and kind of like lands perhaps like near.
Mindy, give me a deception check to spell that.
Oh, I sure won't.
Okay.
Dusty's like that. We could have opened with eating that.
Okay. Not 20.
Oh,
Amazing.
love it. You, in the heat of the moment, you sell this perfectly, what was said. And as it's being lobbed to Dusty, Cindy grabs it out of the air, looks at you. I don't think so, and pops it in her mouth.
Ooh!
You
Want to explain the yellow gumdrop to us, Mindy?
You've fallen for my trap card. So with the yellow gumdrop, it is tricky. So there's a 50% chance that Cindy will not be able to lie for the next minute, but there's also a 50% chance that she will have like a bad allergic reaction to the gumdrop.
Those are the two options.
Those are it. That's what I got. This is
Those are the two options.
basically
Deception or allergy.
Well, thank God you can't lie anymore.
You know, I had ghosts coming from like the ether. What are you guys contributing to this adventure? Gumdrops?
Cindy has their background.
All right, Cindy's going to roll to see if she has an allergic reaction. You see her cough a little bit. She looks around. For the time being, she moves forward, sword drawn to Gorwin, and Gorwin, she's going to make an attack roll against you.
Cindy, what's your real name?
With disadvantage, with disadvantage, don't forget.
Disadvantage, thank you, Phylis.
True.
Oh, and that's why I do
me.
it with disadvantage. It's only going to be a 9 to hit, Gorwin.
I think it not to make it easier for to hit me, but she has disadvantage on attacks on people other than me.
That's because of the thing that Phylis cast to help me because I hit her.
Because she hit, she gets disadvantage on you.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Right.
Thanks, Phylis. What did you
No
roll?
problem,
I have AC 10.
AC 10, a 9 is going to miss just barely. Good thing for the disadvantage. She's going to try and attack one more time. With a second swipe of her sickle, she is going to connect with a 15 was her lowest, same DC.
Holy crap. Oh, you mean, oh, wait. 15 was
the
damage?
same AC. No. 15 was the hit. She's going to deal 7 points of slashing damage against you.
Oh, my God. Okay, I was going to say 15 would have been really bad.
Gorwin,
right,
falls to you. She's
hit.
up in your face.
I'm going to use a bonus action to do a vow of enmity on Cindy.
Oh, dope.
Amazing.
You're a vengeance paladin.
Yeah, I was not doing really great at my... who sort of like might be teetering on oath breaking. I don't know who I'm taking vengeance against now.
There's vengeance being had. You're not sure what.
Okay, to hit. Let's see. Oh, to hit it's a 23. So I think that's gonna hit her.
23 is gonna hit. Roll some damage.
3.
We'll get there.
Yes.
Get there.
Oh wait, no, I have advantage. I
Nickel
can
and
roll
diamond.
again, right? Or is the advantage damage, or is the
The
advantage,
advantage
hit?
is just to hit.
Just
Just
hit.
a hit.
Oh God.
But you're a paladin. You could smite. Oh,
could
wait,
smite.
what level do you get that at?
I think we've locked into the smite. So go ahead and roll smite damage. So roll 2d8 additional damage against Cindy Bam.
Seven.
That's good. Total of 10, right?
Good. Total 10 indeed. Gorwin, you are locked in with Cindy Bam. She takes your compelled duel, and you give a mighty divine slice against her, confusingly calling vengeance against this other elf. But you can sort that out with your Oathbreakers later. All right, great turn, Ebeneezer Scrooge. Dare I ask?
Sure, I'm gonna. I imagine myself as this like glimmering, Christmas-inspired essence. So I'm going to Misty Step again in order to give Gorwin another 1d10 hit points, refreshing. So I'll Misty Step again, like past Gorwin again, and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again. So,
Huge.
So you want to take that?
Thank
1d10?
you. Yes, I healed 8 that time, so that was much better.
Nice.
Okay, and now I'm gonna do my my cantrip, my Eldritch Blast, which is 10 plus 5 minus 4, which is 11. I'm guessing is not a hit again.
11 will miss, unfortunately, Ebeneezer. Phyllis, back up to you.
All right. I know Gorwin got 8 temp HP, but what's your regular HP looking like?
Oh, I got temp or I got healed because I think I missed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that was temporary. Yeah. Sorry about that.
8
Okay, let me
temporary HP, which is different from your regular HP. So what's your regular HP at?
My regular's 25. So
You're at 25?
No, my regular. No, 10. So I've got 10 out of 25 plus 8 temp.
I got it. All right, listen. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk up to Gorwin. And I was like,
Hey, listen, just take a smoke break with me.
and I'm gonna use one of my perks called the good stuff.
Oh.
And I'm gonna give Gorwin a smoke, and then I'm gonna use a bonus action healing word and put a cigarette in my own mouth because I also need healing. And we're both gonna heal for 2d4 plus 4.
Oh,
That's sick. Wait, what is it? 2?
I rolled 7 plus 4, so we both get 11 HP.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
good stuff.
I'm telling you, listen, all these cats are working way too hard. Just smoke, and you'll be all right.
You holiday elves aren't so bad.
Yeah, I tried to tell you.
And then I'm gonna move back to a decently safe distance.
Yeah, for sure. Amazing.
But that will end my turn. That was my action and bonus action to rip some cigs with my party.
Fine turn. A fine turn. Dusty, falls to you.
Dusty, by the way, is very anti-smoking, so he's just to make his values clear in this moment. Doesn't quite like that. Dusty is going to take a creative approach to this situation, which all means to say that Dusty is going to back out of the room, take a look into the vault containing the abominable snowman, and cast animal friendship in an attempt to play nice with the Yeti.
Excellent. What do you need from me for that spell?
I need a wisdom saving throw. That's a 12.
You go up to, you back out of the room, go up to the vault, and you're looking through, and you see comes and bangs against the door, and then you see Penelope walk up beside you. Oh, bish push, be quiet, in. And Dusty, you look at this beast. How do you connect with the Bumble?
I'm gonna say, "Hey Bumble, that girl in there, Her name's Cindy. She kills abominables. You want her running around? No. She's against you and she's against me. You think we can take her? I don't know if he understands me. I don't know what.
It's mostly words, but the magic that is laced in each word, you see this Bumble sort of go from this hulking anger, this unexplainable anger, and just sort of settles and looks in at you and feels calm.
Yes. Okay. Dusty's gonna go good Bumble. Okay, good. And then he's gonna open the vault door.
Amazing.
And really just gesture. And that's the one I was talking about. In the hopes that the abominable will enter the fray.
Yeah, the door opens, sort of like the troll in Philosopher's Stone, who just sort of looking around, trying to find its way, and it looks back into this fray. And it sees you guys all engage with this person with a polar bear skin over their head. It goes,
Exactly.
Fine turn, Dusty. You guys all hear this echo of the Bumble. All look over your shoulder and see this abominable snowman standing in the doorway, looking at all of you.
All right,
Mindy, as you start your turn, you notice a little bit of blood around the eyes in Cindy Bam. You notice a little bit of swelling in the throat. And you see that she seems to be having a deeply allergic reaction. And she looks at you and goes, I don't feel very invincible.
Only evil people are allergic to sugar. That's a fact of the candy cane forest. Shame on you. A naughty girl.
You see her processing this. She grabs onto the wall and moves out. You see her eyes are puffing up. And she looks back at each of you and she goes, please cancel Christmas. And you see the Bumble just picks her up and rips her in half.
I guess
Really?
Wow.
Oh.
You see this Bumble just throws both sides out the side and looks back at Dusty.
That escalated quickly.
Good boy. Yes.
She has a backstory.
Good Bumble. We never even found out her real name.
Merry Christmas for one and all.
Yeah, she'd happen to blurt that out when she got ripped in half, right?
Her last words, her real name. I'm really curious. She's like,
no last words. Her last words were, please cancel Christmas through this troubled allergic reaction before she was violently ripped in half by this Bumble. The Bumble looks at each of you too, gives each a once over, and then looks back to Dusty.
Oh, sorry guys. I perhaps should have communicated to the Bumble that he could merely incapacitate and not kill. But good job. And then Dusty's maybe gonna gesture for the Bumble to enter back into vault. Cozy vault.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. That's an unnatural 20.
Yeah. He looks up at you and he goes, he goes back into the vault.
Oh,
all right. Okay.
Well,
All right. Well,
it's not something you forget.
Guess we'll go to therapy for that later.
maybe we should cancel Christmas. I don't know.
seems like we all need some time to process that.
She went about that way more violently than I would have.
Yeah,
Maybe it's okay she kills the Bumbles.
Yeah, the Bumble.
Yes, truly violent spirit of the Bumbles comes forward.
Yeah. The reason
really
perhaps. Okay. Well, sorry about that, everybody, but I thought that we were in pretty dire straits.
No.
All right. Back to the parlor.
Oh, you
Not
guys,
for all.
you guys nervously walk back. You assemble with every other character aboard this, except for Cindy and the late Myxx Mingle. And as you come aboard, you see Mr. Casham. He goes, I trust and hope that we have an answer. We cannot bring the train into Father Christmas's workshop without this murderer.
You will not have to worry about that.
Yeah. I was like, is that more of a suggestion? Because
She's
Who
kind
is
of
it? You've identified the murderer?
Well, well, we don't really know who it was, but
You could say we have 2 suspects now.
You won't be hearing from Cindy Bam anymore.
I did say she'd be sleeping with the Yetis. The Yetis.
Yes.
I did. Design worth saying, I suppose.
So it was Cindy who killed Myxx Mingle.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah, she alluded to that. We didn't quite get her straight answer, but she really does seem like the most likely suspect and is now off the table. So I think we're all safe as long as the Abominable stays in the vault. Do not let him out of the vault.
But did you close the vault?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. You guys, before you can go, the door opens and the Bumble just kind of comes in the room very calmly. He just stands there.
Maybe he's a friend.
Yeah.
You see Cash walking around. He says, "But why Cindy? What reason would she have to kill Myxx Mingle?"
She hates Christmas.
Good question.
Well, you see, Cindy and I, we weren't so different. She like I felt like elves had gone too far afield from the old elven ways. Felt that Santa Claus was to blame, but she went too far. She went too far. And her name wasn't even Cindy.
She was really torn up about it.
Yeah, she got the child. Got affected her deeply.
Hey,
I like high five Phyllis. Like
of all
Ripped her apart.
Of all people in this room, you see Vince Danor pipe up. I think I might actually be able to help with that. I think Gorwin's onto something. I've been doing a little reading, and you see he's clutching 3 books, little nonfiction work, and I was going to lend these books to Gorwin just based off what he was saying about elf rights and that sort of stuff. And the picture on the back looks a little familiar. And Gorwin, he hands these books to you, and you see these books are written by the author Susan White. But as you look on the picture of the back, it looks exactly like Cindy Bam. I'm sorry, I didn't piece it together when I was doing it. And Gorwin, you flip through the titles of the books. The title of the books are Violent Night, An Argument for War on Father Christmas. Next book is Breaking the Assembly Line, An Intergenerational Problem. And the last book is Jingle Cells, How Father Christmas Destroyed the Natural Identity of the Children for Profit.
I think I've read this before. I didn't recognize Cindy. But of course, this is Susan. She's a legend. But
I think we should talk to her.
You know what?
No.
I don't know if that'll be feasible. But you young man, Vince, you have some ideas about reform around here?
I would say that. I mean, a little light reading for sure. But you guys see Stella and Reggie come forward, and they say, after my attempted murder, I think by Cindy, not by Reggie, I think that you had it right. And we have put our differences aside. We will co-submit for head toymaker, and Christmas will go on when we arrive at the Father Christmas workshop. You have our word.
Huzzah!
All right. I actually wasn't too worried about that, but I'm glad you guys worked that out.
What seems like a minor issue to some was certainly on their minds, and they seem very moved that they worked through this own self-beef in this time. With that, folks, the Holiday Express burrows through one last dimensional drift, and you guys pop out at the pocket dimension that is Father Christmas's workshop. By successfully identifying the murderer aboard, there's no further risk to anybody at Father Christmas's workshop, and Christmas is not canceled. I think is good news to most folks here. It seems neutral.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
feeling
celebrate
really
that.
torn up.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Too
no.
soon.
It was lingering in my subconscious.
Oh. With that, folks, thank you very much for coming on the RHAP Merry Murder Mystery. Unconventionally, you guys did solve this mystery. You did save Christmas. And I think most importantly, you learned a little bit along the way as well. So thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations, players.
I really didn't think the Abominable would do that. Sorry.
Well, that was fun. And of course, it's me, Rob, and everybody. Just want you to know I'm perfectly fine. It was all just post-production movie magic. Thank you for tuning in to the inaugural RHAP Dungeons and Dragons session, and a happy D20 to all those who celebrate. If you want more reality TV, D&D, you can listen to Kane, Frannie, and others on Surviving the Dice wherever you get your podcasts. That's it from us. Have a very happy holidays and a safe off season to all. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye. This is RHAP. We know reality TV.